So what's good with y'all, man? It's crunch time. Hit the like if y'all joining in here again. And man, this situation is getting even more insane when it comes down to, Luka and LeBron James and who's blaming who and what the Lakers is gonna do. Should LeBron retire? Should they do this and that? I'm just disgusted with what I just heard on TV, man. It just shows that it's never gonna stop. They will never get it through their head on TV that it's LeBron James' fault. Because you see them right now, what they saying is not only is it Luka's fault that they lost, but these people in here saying that the Lakers should build around LeBron going forward, bro. When they brought Luka over there, so-called for the future. I cannot believe what I'm hearing. So on ESPN First Take, the whole media, bro, they talking about LeBron James championship window, what the Lakers should do to maximize that. They should do this. They should, you know what I'm saying, who they should build around. Talking about it's still going to benefit Luka even if they build around LeBron. Man, this shit is crazy, bro. I'm about to just play what I just heard, bro.
There's a championship in the Lakers equation anytime soon. And if you're LeBron James, who's been to 10 NBA Finals, who's won 4 championships and 4 league MVPs, how much longer are you willing to stick around just to play, knowing your behind is going home early?
Okay, I'm glad you brought that up, Stephen A. Perk, since everyone kind of thinks my retirement question is ridiculous, I want to come to you on this. Perk, do you believe LeBron's championship window has closed?
That's in the hands of Rob Pelinka and Jeannie Buss, right? And also him retiring is in the hands of Rob Pelinka and Jeannie Buss. Is the focal point Luka Doncic, or is maximizing LeBron James? Because if it's maximizing LeBron James in his window, then I expect Rob Pelinka to be very, very, very active and aggressive this offseason.
Damn, so he putting mad pressure on Rob Pelinka. He's saying, yo, if you want to maximize LeBron, you're going to have to keep working, keep doing something else. After he just brought Luka over there. So he's saying this offseason, you're going to have to be even more aggressive. And he got bass in his voice and all that.
If it's about championships. And see, this is what people, our boy Woody got kind of upset with me when I said it on Get Up early this morning, is that when you think about the Lakers, yes, championships, right, all the banners hanging up, I get all that. But they're also about show. And they're also about putting butts in those seats. And they're also about selling jerseys. Luka Doncic is going to do that, right? So my thing is, and it was to Stephen A's point, what are the Lakers going to do? Is the focal point Luka Doncic and building around him? Or is the focal point, we got to compete right now to win the championship because we don't know how long we have in LeBron James? And I think,
you can go. Yeah, I just want to know, to that point, Perk, what do you think they need to do? If you were in charge, what would you do? Would you capitalize on this LeBron window, or are you focusing on Luka? What's the move?
Well, I'm gonna focus. I'm gonna focus on Braun, because if you focus on Braun, you're still focusing on Luka, right? Like, you bought Luka in. He's 26 years old.
Unbelievable, bro. Y'all heard it right there. Unfreaking believable, dog. She asked him clear as day, if you was his GM, what would you do? Would you focus on Luka, or would you focus on building around and maximizing LeBron championship window? This man said he would focus on LeBron. Unfreaking believable, bro. This is insane in my personal opinion. He said because you still focusing on Luka. What y'all don't understand is they play the same way. If you build around Luka, you still focusing on LeBron because it'll help him. Luka needs shooters and maybe some big. Same thing LeBron. The problem is both of them being on the court at the same time. I think they should put LeBron on the bench because they play the same way. You have Luka Doncic doing it for the starting lineup and then LeBron doing it for the second lineup. That's what I would have, because they going to be in each other's way. It's like, if they're not going to get rid of LeBron and they're going to have both of them on the team, you got to separate them, bro. But I cannot believe he just said that, bro.
He's knocking at the door of his prime. Okay, you have a team which I thought this year they had a legit shot to make it to the NBA Finals. This is why I'm so pissed off when people are talking about they didn't have the roster. Well, this is the same roster that I saw beat the Denver Nuggets this season. This is the same roster that I saw beat OKC in OKC. So, no, they had a legit...
Facts. They blew the OKC Thunder out. Right. Y'all saying, somebody in the comments said, y'all saying all this about Luka and he was in the finals last year. He was just in the finals. Last year, they were saying he carried Kyrie, and even though he out of shape, they shouldn't have traded him because he just led y'all to the finals. So why would you do that? Lakers have no big. Yes, they do. And y'all said they didn't need a big, though. When y'all was winning them games when Luka first came over there, it was Lakers in 5. Y'all still picked them to beat Minnesota before the series, knowing they ain't had no big. I don't understand what y'all talking about, bro. Cut that shit out. Y'all had Jackson Hayes. He was hooping.
But what I'm saying is, you got to go get wings. And I ain't talking about from Buffalo Wild Wings. The most important position in the NBA is the wing position. You got to go get athletic wings. And they got to go...
This man talking about they gotta go get some wings. You think about Buffalo Wild Wings and shit, food and shit. I told y'all. This is Big Barbecue Kendrick Perkins. Kendrick Barbecue Perkins. Nigga talking about wings.
Get a dynamic roller and a replica. They have to do that. If they do that, then LeBron James is happy again.
So it's all about making LeBron happy again. See, that's what I'm saying. This is when you start to overflood the teams with talent because LeBron can't do it when you have enough talent. You need to get extra talent. So he want them to trade more of the key pieces for star wings, star big. Because he said dynamic. He said he wanted the player to be dynamic. He said a dynamic roller and rim protector. Like, damn, you want another 20 and 10 type dude? Damn. So he probably... listen, he talking about Giannis. I think he want them to go and get Giannis Antetokounmpo, bro. This is insane, bro. Shit's sick. It's wicked. Unless you want Zion or something. This is insane to me, fam. And he talking about focusing on LeBron first. Wow, bro. He said, why I'm making stuff up? He just said that's what they should do.
OKC. So
he just said that. Hold on.
You're focusing on Luka, right? You bought Luka.
Okay, you can go. Yeah, I just want to know, to that point, Perk, what do you think they need to do? If you were in charge, what would you do? Would you capitalize on this LeBron window, or are you focusing on Luka? What's the move?
Well, I'm gonna focus. I'm gonna focus on Braun, because if you focus on Braun, you still focusing on Luka, right? You.
That's what he just said. He just said that. So you prioritizing this man over the dude that y'all just stole from his own team. So Luka can't have his own team no more, right? So that's out the window. We no longer focusing on him. This is a dude that just led his own team to the finals, had his own team. He don't get to have his own team no more, even though y'all brought him over there, right? Told y'all. This what happened. LeBron go to Kyrie team. Now it's all about LeBron. Even though they drafted Kyrie number 1 overall. LeBron go to D-Wade team. Now it's LeBron team. Niggas can't have no team no more, bro. Damn.
Bought Luka in. He's 20.
Let me see what somebody else said, though.
I don't think it's closed.
You gotta go get athletic wings.
Yo, this nigga Kendrick Perkins.
Go get a dynamic roller and a replica.
Man.
They have to do that. If they do that, then LeBron James is happy again.
Look, LeBron James's window is open to win championships. It takes a yeah. Okay. I don't think it's closed. Look, Mark Williams.
I think it's kind of close, but not because of him.
Not because of how the roster.
LeBron ain't the reason.
But wait,
he's not the reason.
Hold on, bro. So he's saying he don't think. So Jay Williams said he don't think LeBron James' championship window was closed. He said he think it's open. Right. Which, first of all, if his championship window was open, what's taking him so long to win a goddamn championship? They said they was going to win multiple on the Lakers. They only won that one in the bubble. But Stephen A. Smith said, so he's saying he think it's closed, but he don't think it's LeBron's fault though. So if it's not LeBron's fault, then whose fault is it? So now we gotta go down the list. So they said it was Russell Westbrook's fault, but obviously we see they still losing without him. And Denver looking good over there in the first round right now. Right? So it's not Russell Westbrook's fault. They try to blame Frank Vogel. Couldn't have been his fault because after him, y'all missed the playoffs again after he left. You try to blame AD and traded AD and D-Lo, so it can't be their fault because y'all just lost in the first round again. You can't blame Luka Doncic because Luka just took his team to the finals last year. You can't, maybe you could blame JJ Redick, but if that's the case, then that's LeBron James' fault because LeBron James hired JJ Redick. Feel what I'm saying? And obviously, they're not going to fire him, so they saying it's not his fault. So it's LeBron James' fault, bro. That's why their championship window was closed. It's obvious, bro. Even if you bring over Giannis Antetokounmpo, that's still not going to work because they all play the same way, bro. They all got the same flaws in their game.
I don't think it's closed. Look, Mark Williams.
I think it's kind of close, but not because of him.
Not because of how the roster.
LeBron ain't the reason.
But wait,
he's not the reason. Constructed.
So LeBron not the reason, even though LeBron James shot that 3 when he was up 2 and claimed it. He shot it from 30 feet. So LeBron not the reason, even though he got that turnover on the out of bounds play, right? He not the reason though. He not the reason though, right? He not the reason why they lost in the first round this year or last year, right? He not the reason, even though he was with it, even though he was the one doing it. He was the one that's doing the things that I'm saying that he was doing. Luka looked exactly like he did last year. Don't talk about his weight and lack of defense now. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what they told us when the trade went down. They said when the trade went down, when Nico and them was trying to tell y'all that they traded Luka for all these reasons, y'all was like, nah, none of that shit mattered. Y'all sound slow. He just took them to the finals. Know what I mean? Insane. What's up, Chuck?
Yo, what up, bro? Man, this is a trap. Like, this is nasty work, man. Like, y'all gonna build around a man that's about to retire. Y'all kidding me?
Yeah, bro.
That
I
makes no
agree.
sense, man. That makes no sense, man. You gotta build around Luka. And like you said, I mentioned something in the comments. I said that's how the Bulls maximize Pippen, because when they started realizing, all right, be the guy, him and Kukoc, and that's how they ran it. And they gave Mike his rest so he can get ready for that third quarter explosion, and if they need him in the fourth quarter.
Right.
So that Bron needs to take a step back, bro. Honestly, and I think his ego won't let him.
Yeah, I think it's embarrassing for him to be looked at as the second fiddle.
Yeah, his ego won't let him. That's all it is, man. But honestly, if he take a step back, they would be great. They could probably do something.
Yeah, I think maybe he should come off the bench or something, man.
That'll be a better move for him. and get an athletic big that can actually block shots. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like a guy that don't need the ball, like a guy that could do lobs the ball. They both do.
Right.
So both of them needing the ball. It's only one ball, man. It's not like it's two balls. You know what I mean? Because usually when Lucas has the ball, Ron just sit in the corner waiting, not doing much of anything. He'll run around every once in a while, but not all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which kind of hurts the flow of the offense. It's like it's like almost like he becomes a fan. He's just watching to see what Luka's gonna do. That's what made Kyrie and Luka so special last year, is because Kyrie knows how to play off ball. He proved it twice already. He proved it with LeBron, and now he proved it with Luka.
Facts.
Although that team with Luka, they weren't talented enough to challenge the Celtics, but he still showed. You know what I mean?
Yo, what's going on with y'all?
Yeah, what's up?
Yo, what's up? What's up, bro?
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. The Lakers, just the Lakers in general, their identity, and I think I'm more upset with the fans and the people talking about the Lakers. It's got to stop. It's got to stop because, for one, I'm gonna start off with the coach, JJ Redick. I feel like JJ Redick, as his first year coaching in his whole entire career, his first year coaching, this was a successful year for him. As a rookie coach for a big organization with a lot of history,
You think? Hold
and
on.
then
You think it
coaching
was successful
LeBron.
to win a championship?
I would say, I'll take that back. Not successful. I got to be mindful of the words I'm using. I would say it was a good season that he had coaching. Now, successful, would be like, if he won an NBA championship. But I feel like with this being his first year, making it to the playoffs out of a very tough Western Conference, and then made it all the way to the third seed, I think. What was it, third or
Think
fourth
about it.
seed?
He had LeBron, AD, and he
And
had
then making it to,
right. I think you underachieved.
I wouldn't say underachieve. I'm not gonna say overachieve, but I feel like to start off as a starting point to get his foot in the door, yes, I feel like it was a good year. Now, the only reason why I say that, because again, this is the Western Conference. If this was the Eastern Conference, it would be a whole different conversation. But the Western Conference, because think about all the teams that are over there, and then the roster that the Lakers have compared to all the other Western Conference teams. So, and then they didn't even, and for crying out loud, like, they were lacking bigs. I mean, they had Hayes, but that was it. They were lacking bigs for the Western Conference on other matchups against like the Clippers, against like Golden State, against like Minnesota.
But this is the thing. First of all, this is the thing. I think JJ Redick underachieved. But first of all, I was thinking about how y'all keep saying the Lakers don't got no bigs. Y'all say that basically the Lakers would have beat the Rockets because the Warriors is playing the Rockets, right? But how you gonna beat the Rockets when y'all don't have no bigs? The Rockets got big men, right? So the Warriors don't really have no like real big men like that, bro. Like
No, they don't. They don't. But they have a polished system that works for them with experience that they know. And against a young team as well, too.
Listen. That's the problem, though. So if you got LeBron James and Luka Doncic, why can't y'all run those systems? You know what I'm saying? Why? We always talking about how Steph Curry can do more with less because of his system. Maybe that's just because he's a better basketball player, bro. And when you playing basketball, especially at the pro level, you're supposed to play in the system. You got to know how to run offensive plays.
Right.
It's you be standing around.
Right, you do have to play in the system, but also we can't ignore the fact that you have some key players. Aiden, calm down. You have some key players that are in an organization where they are the system, and depending on that player, sometimes the system works well, sometimes it doesn't work
Well,
well.
hold on, but I'm saying that's why if you just play neutral and play in a system that involves everybody and stop trying to make it your way or the highway, your system, then maybe you would get some better results. That means you're a worse basketball player, bro. You're supposed to drop the ego, drop it. It's not
You
about
can't
it. It's just,
you can't do that. You can't do that to a player like LeBron James or Luka. That's
so why
like
can't
there's like two
all
of
right,
the
so why can you do it? So why can you do it to
Luka had
Steph
a
Curry?
system with the Mavs.
Steph
Yeah,
Curry
Luka had a
ego
system
should
with the
be just
Mavs. I was gonna say that.
right. But I'm saying, why
right,
can't you?
right.
Hold on, bro. Why can't you do that to? I mean, Broderick. Why can't you do that to Steph Curry then? I mean, why can't you do that to Steph Curry? You say you can't ask LeBron to do that, but why can you ask Steph to do that? His ego should be just as big. He got 4 rings.
Because what Stephen Curry brings to the table is much different than what LeBron
So
brings
he's
to the
better.
table.
So he's better. So he's just a better player then, right?
Yes. Well, no, I wouldn't say a better player. I wouldn't say that.
You just said it
I
though.
wouldn't say a better. No. Hear me out. So I wouldn't say a better player, but you have two different players, two different identities out there on the court that do different
What
things
makes him
and
different?
know how to take advantage out there on the court.
What
What
makes him
Stephen Curry
different?
brings to the court is more. You can make a system out of both players, but what Curry brings to the court is he can do things with the ball, he can do things without the ball. Not saying LeBron can't. LeBron can't do. He
You
can
are
do it as
saying
well.
you are saying that. Stop trying to sugarcoat it. I hate every time we talk about LeBron flaws, we got sugarcoat it. You
Right.
are saying that. If you saying that the difference is Steph Curry can do stuff with the ball and without the ball, then you saying LeBron basically can't do that, bro. That's it. Just leave. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't see the need to try to butter it up because first of all, if LeBron could do it, he'll be doing it. They'll be able to run a system. They can't do that. Now he can't be just as effective. He can't be just as effective without the ball. Like maybe he can play a little bit without the ball, but he's not a superstar without the ball in his hand. Steph Curry can play like a superstar with the ball in his hands or without it. Like, so you got to be just as good, you know what I'm saying, with anything that you're doing. And Bron just don't got it, bro.
Whoa. Bron don't got what?
And Bron don't got the confidence to really lead my team to a championship, bro.
That's cap.
It got to be somebody else.
He don't.
That's cap.
You don't.
Look, this is what I'm gonna say about Bron. Y'all gotta stop holding Bron so high to a standard now. He's 40, gang.
Bro, hold on,
He's
wait a minute,
40
wait a
still
minute.
going
He
out
holds
there.
himself high to
I'm
that
talking
standard. What you
about-
talking
No,
about?
he doesn't. LeBron don't put himself on a pedestal.
Yes, he
People
does.
put him
What?
on the
Yeah,
pedestal.
you do.
What more do y'all want LeBron to do, gang?
LeBron
He's
just
been
said
to the
he-
finals
To live up
over
with-
a dozen times almost probably, or the
The biggest
playoffs.
goal he claim he is.
He is.
Right, I just want to see him do it. That's all.
Brother, listen to me though. Listen to me.
I want to
We
see it.
can't really expect much from him anymore
where-
because he's
where-
40. And the
I'm about to
NBA
show you. Hold on.
He
I'm
need
about
to
show you what
retire
LeBron just
then.
said. I found a video.
Why would you retire it if you could still?
He need to
if you
retire.
could still
If
move
you
and
can't
still
win, you just stat padding at this point.
No, he is that bad. That's
I
What
wanna
I'm
show y'all the
saying,
video,
y'all,
my bad.
y'all not about to sit here and act like Bron don't drop 30 points
I want to show y'all
almost
the
every
video
night.
that Bron said about
That's
himself.
stat pad. It's
Hey,
not
look.
leading to nothing.
Hey, LeBron said this about himself at age 40.
I felt was in better condition,
Hold on.
or
Oh, you talking about that documentary?
that I felt was in better condition or better fit for the moment, then I possibly sit down for a little longer. I have not seen that yet.
And then look what they did. Look what they showed at it.
Hey, yo, this was good foreshadowing.
They showed Ant-Man.
Yeah, but
This was perfect foreshadowing.
To anybody in the league right now, currently not at all. Yeah, not the slightest. Yeah, I want to pick LeBron one-on-one. Like, who don't? If you say you don't, you ain't know you don't want to compete.
And we saw exactly what happened.
You see, the point is,
the
though,
one that got him Luka, he still can't.
If there was somebody on the floor,
the whole point is, though, LeBron said that he don't see nobody on the floor that's in better fit and condition to play than him.
I mean, there isn't. He's 40.
So,
He's
hold on.
40 years old.
I'm tired
Yo,
of that
Crunch.
forgiveness.
So why are you complaining about him being
Yo,
40?
Crunch, are you okay if I just send you a galaxy and some next gifts?
He's 40.
Yeah,
He's
Yeah.
40 years old and he's still posterizing people. Like, he not supposed to be moving like this.
Yo,
Why
wait,
you
hold on,
saying
guys.
he's
So me
cool?
and Crunch made a bet on the series. I lost, right? So, but I'm in Canada, so I don't have Cash App. So I'm just trying to pay him right now. As a man, I lost. But Crunch, are you okay if I just send you a Galaxy, bro?
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah. I mean, that's cool. I ain't really talking about it like that.
Well, I just came up here to respond to the prompt.
You appreciate that Galaxy, man.
Bro,
I don't think that's fully 20. Let me send you a couple other things. I mean, I rock with what you do up here anyways, bro.
hey, Crunch, I got you.
Crunch,
Really
are you serious
really
about
that
this,
shit.
bro? The media's really saying this?
Bro,
Yeah,
they just said
who's saying
this.
this? Who's saying this?
So
Bro,
they
they
want to
really
build
s-
around a 40-year-old on the brink of retirement. See,
Hold on.
this is
Well,
just
if LeBron is still performing at that very high level, then why not?
Hold on, but
I
look.
get
no.
what you're
This
saying, though.
Luka not
is
going
the
to
problem.
right
This is
now.
the problem with NBA. media.
LeBron
This
playing
is the
better
problem
than he
with NBA
played
media.
a decade ago.
Wait,
Like,
wait,
how?
That's a lie.
Yes, it is. He's
What?
averaging more points,
Hold on,
more
hold on.
assists,
I'm about to
more
show.
rebounds. He's
I'm about to
shooting
show
more
Ty what they
efficiently.
said.
Yeah, I just want to know to that point, Perk, what do you think they need to do? If you were in charge, what would you do? Would you capitalize on this
Well,
LeBron window, or are you focusing on Luka? What's the move?
Well, I'm gonna focus. I'm gonna focus on Braun because if you focus on Braun, you
Perkins
still
so
focusing on
stupid.
Luka,
I
right?
would focus
But
on
Luka
Bron too.
ain't.
Luka don't
Hell
play no
fucking no, I ain't gonna
defense.
focus
They
on
said I
Braun.
will focus on
Yeah, we got.
Bron.
Brian
He
don't
don't
play
play
no
no
defense.
defense, and
Yeah,
Bron can
Bro,
play
we
one
got
through
to stop
four.
this
That's
Luca
so
stuff.
stupid,
We got to
bro.
stop this
Why they
Luca
gonna focus
stuff.
on
So
Braun for
why
how
don't
long?
you
2
just
years?
get defenders
We
around
got to
Luka
stop.
then?
They gonna focus on
Yeah,
Braun
but
for like 2 years and that's
look,
it.
we know
Because
what we gonna
just
get out of
having
Luca. At the end of the day, we're always gonna know what we're gonna get out of Luca. But that's the thing. When you bring in Luca to your organization, you're gonna get I would say a really good offense. But if you
offense
accept
not good
his
enough to
system,
win.
it's not. But it puts the
That's why
freaking
you get
ball in the.
defenders.
Okay.
But having
Hold on,
different
hold on,
defenders,
Why would the
Hold
Mavs so
Wait,
so
wait,
having
settle
wait.
on
different
Luka then?
defenders on the team is
Y'all,
not
hold
going
on,
to make Luka
no.
play better
Y'all are sitting up
defense.
here. Wait,
No,
He
but
still
listen.
has to
It
guard.
never stopped.
y'all are up here
He still has to
yapping.
guard
Y'all are
the
sitting up
Hold
here
on,
being
hold on.
fucking
players,
If
one of
you
the
delusional,
better
bro.
put if you put
players.
defenders around,
Why would you build?
That's like
Why
you
would
saying
you
you gonna
build your
put
hold on,
team
defenders
around
around Luka, and then they
hold on,
play
hold on.
year
Golden
on the
State,
brink
and
of
Luka got to
retirement
guard Curry.
over
Hold on.
like a
The other
25,
players'
26
defense
year
ain't gonna
old
help Luka
top three
guard
player in their prime? You're
Curry.
not making
Hey,
Hold on,
sense,
hold
Crunch.
bro.
on.
Hey, Crunch.
But was
Crunch.
Luca the reason why the Mavericks made it to the NBA Finals in the first place? I see what you're
Yeah,
saying, but was
He's
that's
he
what
the
I
part of
was
it.
reason
thinking.
why
He's
they
part
made
of
it to
it.
the NBA Finals?
He's
And
part of it.
LeBron's the reason why the
I
teams
wouldn't say
he's been
part
on
of
made it to
it.
the
He's
finals.
I ain't
majority of it. I
lying.
wouldn't say
Yeah,
part
hold
of
on,
it.
y'all,
He's
real
majority.
quick. I bet. Hey, DJ, you said what?
I thought Luka made it to the finals last year without LeBron.
He definitely made it to the finals last year. They said he led his team. Everybody said that's why Nico made a bad decision because he just led his team to the final.
So now you want to build around a guy who runs into people and lays out for 5 minutes?
Come on, bro.
That's what you want to do?
He didn't win though. They
And
didn't win.
Hold on.
this is
See,
the
this
problem
is
with
the
the
thing.
NBA, man. The
But
fans are the reason that the fans
Okay, he
overrate.
did win, but he
Hold up,
he
hold
made
up,
it out the
DJ.
Still
first
got
round.
it.
Hold up, wait.
He made it out the first round.
Yeah,
This is the
but
reason. This is the reason.
LeBron's made it out the first
Hold up,
round
bro. Let me talk.
more than
bro.
5 times. He's done it
we're
before.
talking about right now, though. Go ahead,
Bro,
Talking
Ty.
about
let me
we're
talk.
talking about we're
Even
talking
if
Bro,
we're
about
saying
hey,
right now,
let me
Bron
talk, bro.
more than
Damn,
five
nigga.
too.
One person at a time. Like, damn.
So you hear me
LeBron
talking,
didn't win
you're
this
just
year.
gonna keep
Correct.
talking over me, bro.
LeBron
Like,
ain't
yeah.
won 18 years.
Bro, this is the problem with NBA media, bro. This is the problem
That
with
ain't got. I don't think that has nothing to do
nigga.
with
Do you
Hold
LeBron
not
on.
hear
though.
me
Hold on,
talk?
That's
unhinged. Hold on,
my
Let me
issue.
unhinged.
Crunch,
It
let me
seems
talk
like
to that, bro.
everybody's
Hold
throwing
on.
it on
Unhinged.
Bron.
Hold on.
Bron,
Hold on. He really unhinged. All right, go ahead, Todd. Oh, he dropped.
Let's say this, Ru. I just want to say this. It would be the dumbest idea, capital D, dumbest idea
Look,
to
I
try to
got mine on this
build
account. So if you
around
talk,
LeBron over
I'm just gonna
Luka.
beat you, bro.
He switched to the other account.
But this is the problem with NBA media, bro. It's like, bro, LeBron's obviously a great player all time. Like he's a great player. I got him like top 10, right? But this is my thing this is the problem with NBA media. This is why LeBron tends to get overrated by the media, bro. Because they push this narrative that LeBron can never do wrong. They're trying to make Luka Doncic the problem. When Luka's a fucking top 3 player in the league.
facts.
In his
That's
prime.
what they do.
They're trying to make Luka the problem.
That's crazy, bro.
They gonna blame JJ next
This
year.
nigga preaching.
This what they doing to
Wasn't
Luka.
Like, this shit is fucking ridiculous.
I can't
Luka
believe they
ain't
pulling
top
this.
three no more,
I
bro.
can't believe they pulling this on Luka, bro.
Ant-Man's better than Luka still. I ain't gonna lie to
Hey,
you.
Crunch.
LeBron ain't never got the blame, no matter how many times he
Real
lost.
quick.
Anthony
I
Edwards
just
is
gotta
better
say
than
one more
Luka.
thing. I just gotta say one more thing, and I'm
Tatum's
done.
better
I'm
than.
done. I'm gonna let y'all get the floor. I just gotta say one more thing. I'm done. Crunch. Out of 4 of the 5 games, Luka scored over 28 points, and in the game that he didn't score over 28 points, he scored 17. So how the fuck is it on him?
Right, bro. The game when he scored
Averaging damn near a
17,
triple double.
yo, he averaged 30 for the series.
That's
It's
what
crazy.
that's what I'm
Talking
saying.
about
It's
Bron.
Yeah,
Luka's
it's
not the
Luka's
problem.
fault.
He's
Bron
not the
The
needs
game,
help.
problem.
Brown was scoring around 19.
man, this shit's sick,
But
bro.
wait. Bron needs
Luka's
help.
not the problem.
Hey,
That
bro.
whole
He also
roster needs
allowed
help.
30 a game. Though.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all.
Luka also allowed 30 a game.
This media will brainwash you. I'm
And
just
that
Bro, we
saying,
that's
gotta
and
back.
have
We
you
have to get back to
not
real
believing what
basketball,
you
bro.
see with your
What
eyes.
you see with your
and
own
that's
eyes.
Bro, we gotta get back to real hoop. Luka got scored on 30 points a game too, bro. I don't care about him just dropping 30.
no,
Ant Man's better than him,
But
bro.
this the
And
thing,
Listen
though.
to
LeBron
me.
didn't
but
show up in the
no.
fourth
Listen to me.
quarter.
Look,
This the
yeah,
thing.
Listen to me. Ant Man is better than him, bro.
Hold on, but this the thing though. Like, first of all, when the Mavs made that trade, everybody was trying to talk about his defense, and all the Lakers fans said, "No, that's not gonna matter. That don't matter. He just led a team to the finals last year." So that show. So at the end of the day, his bad defense didn't stop them from going to the finals last season though.
Yeah.
And then Rose said that if you add defenders around Luka, that's not gonna make him play better defense. That's actually not true for real.
It's not
Because
true.
it's like if you add better rim protectors or something, then people are not gonna drive volume as much, or people like on the wings. You get wing
that was
defenders and stuff. You can play
No, but
better.
I'm saying Luca has to use his own. Like he has to do it himself. Like he
Well,
has to
that's my
play
point.
good defense.
You just can't hide him. You can put him on the worst player on the team now. But it's funny you say that though. But then when people try to, it's funny that
Y'all blonde
people
is
try to,
awful.
hey Chuck, ain't it funny how people try to downplay Jordan defense though? But they say he was playing with other great defenders.
Right.
Jordan
But
defense was. Jordan
now he's
defense
saying
was
that
decent.
that don't matter. You got to play good defense yourself. But they don't do that with Jordan. They just say
Right.
because he played with Scotty and Rodman, his defense must not have been that good. Mm.
And that's a good
They
thing.
don't
The
do
thing
that
was
with
Jordan.
Jordan
House,
either.
bro.
That's
They need
crazy,
to wipe
right?
it out from Bron.
that was
I
just the
swear.
point that I was making in the beginning. Was just like this whole social media, people on the platforms, everybody's just talking so bad on the Lakers, and I'm just like, look, you got to think about all the factors that's coming in. You got a new coach. You brought in Luka like halfway through the season, and literally you're dealing with all these things. You made it to the first round. Okay, you lost. All
The
right,
third
you got
seed.
one game in, but that's it. But guess what? You got a whole new year coming up. Now you got to look forward to, okay, what roster changes do I need to make
Oh
to
my!
surround
They already
both
made the roster
and Luka?
change.
Hey,
Yeah, they did.
can,
They
can,
did,
You
but
need
they
more
got
help?
I
can,
think
can
you
I
got to
no matter
respond
how
to
you
the
You
look,
brother?
no,
need
but no matter
even
how you
more
look at it,
help.
if you really a basketball fan and you look at it the way you're looking at it, you got two players that need to be hitting on defense constantly. Bron is not who he was when he was in
I won't say he's
2013,
not.
and then you already know Luke is not playing defense like that.
He's still a good
Those
His stats are better than they was back
You
in
talking about the stats?
2013.
Hold on, you talking about
But
Y'all
he's
talking
not
about
the defender he was in
y'all talking about how
2013.
much
Oh my
Luka gets
gosh.
scored on. How much does Bron get scored on?
he gets scored
Right,
on a lot.
right, and that's my point. My
So he
point is you
giving
gotta
up the
have
same
two
amount of
players.
points that he get.
Right, so you
But
gotta have
Crunch,
two
he's
players
40.
on defense. You can't
It's
have
right. It's
two
both
players on
of them.
defense.
It's both of them. What are y'all talking
Right,
I mean,
that's what
Bron's
I'm
a better
saying.
defender than Luca for damn sure.
Oh, he's a better
Oh,
defender.
yeah,
Now,
he
He
now,
gets
was
time
come on,
guarding
come
blocks.
on. I'm not
He
saying
gets
he's not
he
a
was
better
guarding
defender than
Gobert the
Luka.
other night. How'd he do?
He's staying
But
in front of
what I am
people.
saying is when he decides to play defense, because at this point in his stage, it's when he decides to play. It's not when he want. It's every possession. He doesn't do every possession no more.
Hey Chuck, but the
He used
difference
to
with
decide to
LeBron
play
now,
every possession.
the difference with LeBron now, he can give effort, but he runs out of gas.
Yeah,
Easily.
right,
Early.
But
right.
so does
Yeah.
Luca, and that's the issue. Luca should not be running out of
That's my point. So that you're running right into my point, Shimon. You got two people you got to hide on defense now. That
I'm
gives
gonna prioritize
the
Luka's
opponent, no matter
offense
how you
over
look at that,
LeBron's
will
offense.
gives them an advantage against them when they're both on the floor.
Yeah, I would too, but still, Luca, like, well, you're comparing him to Bron, but I'm just saying, like, for his age and where he is in his career, he should not be gassing out, bro. Especially when, like,
But some
he's
players are
primarily
like
a
that.
one-way player.
I mean, some players are like that though. Like first of all, it's players like Steve Nash that was like that. But it's
Jason
like
Kidd was
the
like
players
that
that you bring
Jason
around
Kidd
them.
was not like that, bro.
Because let's say if we
Wait, why'd you say Jason
Even
Kidd?
James
Jason Kidd was
Harden
not
ran
like
out
that,
of
bro.
gas.
because he brought up Steve Nash.
Oh, but
nah, I
he
wouldn't
was
say
telling the
Jason
truth
Kidd,
though.
though.
So you decided to tell a lie?
I wouldn't say Jason
Jason
Kidd,
Kidd
though.
wasn't like that. Yeah,
But the
Jason
But
man
Kidd.
did
no,
everything
it's
on the
like
court. What are
it's
you
the fact
talking
of
about?
this. Because if you let's say if you got to pick one of them to run a point and build around him as the point guard, I would build around Luka because his offense not gonna run out, and he is younger in his prime. You got more time, more of a window, and then Braun. I would just reduce his minutes, and that would kind of help us both ways. It would help his offense and his defense.
But Crunch, let me say this.
Wait. Hey,
Crunch,
why?
if you run out of stamina,
that.
what's the advantage to being young? Isn't the advantage to being young that you have more energy? If
I
you
don't even
have
think he
more
runs out of stamina. He's just not a good defender.
No,
LeBron,
but I'm talking about even from offensively, he clearly is tired, bro, at the end of the game.
he don't really be tired on offense, bro. He can always get a shot out.
You could see his first quarter scoring compared to his fourth quarter scoring is
Okay, look.
significantly different.
Okay,
You
look.
can't-
This
like
what I see
three
with
of
the
those
Lakers.
games were coming down to clutch buckets. I didn't see Luka stepping up and hitting
What are
time
you talking
clutch
about? Because
buckets.
LeBron
That's a fact.
James, because
I have to agree
LeBron
with
James is
Beck
in
on
his
that.
way. First of all, LeBron James is more clutch.
I mean,
James is
Braun
more
was
clutch.
garbage in the clutch too, but I
I'm
can't
saying
say
that
he got in
game.
Luka's way
No, I'm
though.
saying that game when LeBron had 38, Luka was more clutch than Braun that game. He tied this game up. He tied the whole game up.
Well, that's only one game though, bro. I need that for a whole series. Like
No, the other
27.
game, the first game they lost, they got blown out. So there's no such thing as a clutch situation.
Nah,
And then
like
the
what's
second,
it called?
and then the
Game
second
4
game,
wasn't a blowout.
yeah, in game 4, LeBron sold the game away, bro.
Nah, but Luka also wasn't hitting shots though at the same time.
No, but I'm saying, bro, you're not hearing me. I'm saying I'm saying in game 4, the Lakers were up 2. LeBron chucked it from half court and sold the game.
But that's because Luka. But wait, that's because Luka passed him the ball though on an isolation
Okay,
scoring
no, but you
opportunity.
still had more time though to actually just hold the ball. You were trying to hold the ball at that point in time.
No, but Luka's there having a closing opportunity. Say, I don't want it. Here you
You got
go.
double team though.
Nah, I'm saying like he didn't want that shot.
What you mean he didn't want it, bro? Luka wanted the shot.
Nah, because if Braun passed up that
Minnesota
shot,
last
we'll be
season.
flaming Braun. So I gotta flame Luka for passing up that shot,
He
bro. I'm
didn't
sorry.
pass. There's no. It wasn't a shot. He didn't want LeBron to shoot the ball yet. He wanted LeBron to hold it.
If I'm the Lakers, I'm bringing Bron off the bench with Bronny.
Facts. I think that'll make Bronny better too.
If I'm the Lakers, I'm building around Luka, not no 40-year-old LeBron.
Just bring Braun and Bronny right off the bench, man. They can be close.
That's a good move. That's a good move. Bro, more for this, because now you
Hey,
only
so let me
have
ask
one
you a
player.
question. So let me ask you a question. With everything that everybody was just talking about, that they should do this, they should do that, or whatever. With everything that everybody's bringing up, doesn't that like kind of bring like the thought in your mind like they need to make some roster changes? I'm not saying something traumatic where you have to bring in another all-star. No, I'm talking about like find some pieces, put some stuff on the table, and see what can you get. Make some noise in the NBA and see what can you get that could possibly be a better player for that role that some of these guys are in and they're not fulfilling.
Well, here's the thing, bro. A lot of players, a lot of people keep saying that LeBron is 40. We shouldn't hold him to that standard of a star player or whatever. So
the media holds him to that standard.
But at the same time, they don't.
The media
Like, his
doesn't.
fans
The
don't want him
media
to be
coddle
looked at. Like if you bring Braun off the bench, he wins 6th man of the year, right? That's great. That's great for a 40-year-old. You know what I'm saying? So, but they don't even want him to be looked as a bench player or a 6th man. They want him to always be looked at as, you know, the guy on the team. But then they say we can't hold him to that standard. You see what I'm saying? So when we say, yo, bring him off the bench, people get mad. Like, no, how you going to bring Braun off the bench? How you going to do that to Braun? That's Braun. But I thought y'all said don't hold him to the same standard, though.
And I agree. I agree. The man, he doesn't play like a 40-year-old man. Like you should put the standard to where how he's playing. And the way he is playing, he's playing like he's a top 20 player in the NBA.
Well,
he's
how
playing
he's
like a top 15 player.
So okay, cool. So that means don't get a turnover on an inbound in a clutch situation. That means don't shoot it from 30 feet when you up 2 with under a minute left, right?
Don't foul.
That means don't score 0 in the fourth quarter, right?
And that's what I'm saying is like with all that stuff that we're talking about, do y'all think they should make some noise and try to get some roster changes?
No,
and just
it's Braun that has to change.
So keep rocking with the same roster that they have.
You can first of all, if you bring Braun off the bench and start Hayes, Luka Doncic. First of all, listen, bro. Even with what they have right now, I'm not saying don't get nobody else, but let's say the starting lineup was LeBron, Austin Reeves, Dorian Finney-Smith at the 3, Vandy or Roy Hachimura or something, and then Jackson Hayes. See what I'm saying? So Luka can do something with that roster because he always wants the ball in his hands anyway. He can average 35 like that. Then Bron come off the bench. Him, Bronny, Dalton Connect, goddamn Vandy, and somebody else, bro. Alex Lynn or something. As the bench unit, that's, man, what are you talking? Come on, man.
But I mean, wouldn't he technically still be playing the same type way because he won't have a big to play with? He won't have a big to operate the floor.
He have
with.
Jackson Hayes.
But you just said start him.
No. Oh yeah, Bron. No. You gonna have Alex Lynn. Bron doesn't need a lob threat big. Bron need a big that's gonna shoot threes. Alex Lynn know how to shoot threes.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I feel like they should change up. Maybe like one or two people get some more shooters, consistent shooters, efficient shooters that also can play defense. Not top tier defense, but someone that is like, on a perimeter, they can actually lock down. And I don't know, like,
yeah,
I do feel what you mean about him like coming off the bench, but also I remember seeing these clips with it was like Dwayne Wade and some other guys that he used to play with, and they were talking about how Dwayne Wade was the man, he was the number one option before LeBron got there, and then what happened when LeBron got there, he became the number 2 option. So he was the one that primarily had the ball in his hands. So right now with Luka being in that system, he's gonna have the ball predominantly in his hands majority of the time. So now Bron's got to kind of get back to how D Wade was when Bron got to Miami. He's got to play that second option more.
It's the same situation.
He can't play that role though.
Exactly.
So anytime Bron tries to play the second, they always lose.
Bron don't want to play like Kobe. Like Kobe had to play with Shaq. Bron don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Kobe didn't want to do that either.
And that's what I meant from
Bron got to be number 1 at all times.
If he did, then he wouldn't.
You seen what happened in 2011 though when he was second fiddle. So I'm saying, if Bron don't got the ball in his hands 24/7, he don't want to win that series.
It's over with.
Because he don't.
Right, exactly, and that's what I
meant.
He
don't even want to win.
That's what I meant to circle. That's what I meant to circle.
I'm with you. I still think Bron threw that series because he wasn't going to get Finals MVP if Wade would have won it. That's just me.
He's not getting Finals MVP.
I still believe that. I'm sorry, but I'm not.
That's not ridiculous to say that.
He sold that intention.
Nasty work. I mean, like, bro, come on. As a grown man, bro. This is a grown man.
That man sold it, dog. I'm sorry.
This is a grown man.
We can't act like LeBron.
LeBron didn't even shoot bad in the series.
LeBron is still a team player. And what I say by that is LeBron's almost a pass first small forward.
He's not pass first. We're not doing that.
Never been pass first. Stop that.
He's not. He's turnover.
LeBron, come on,
you don't score 40.
LeBron is more of a playmaker than he is somebody gonna take the ball and just hog the ball. And he's not a Kobe. You can't put Kobe and LeBron and say LeBron passes the ball.
Bron, that's all Bron do is pass.
Wait. Kobe ran this triangle offense for over a decade. How is he a ball hog?
Look, Kobe
and he's second in assists for shooting guards at all time.
That's a fact, OJ. That's a fact.
Which is an equal opportunity spread offense for over a decade. It's a motion offense that predicates itself off ball movement. How is he a ball hog?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
And then the game when he didn't shoot, everybody got mad and said he quit.
That's a fact.
Doesn't Bron take more shots than Kobe?
No, I don't know.
You guys are narrative merchants out here.
Bron takes more shots a game than Kobe.
Come on, bro.
Kobe didn't respect.
Whoa! What?
Bron takes more shots per game than Kobe.
Are you serious? The person that shot 60 shots on his last game.
LeBron James do not.
LeBron take more shot attempts per game.
Yes, he does.
Kobe Bryant shoot the ball
LeBron James shoots more shots.
What's the stat for that? I'm going to have to look that up.
Obviously, he took more shots attempts. He's been in the league longer than him.
No, more shot attempts per game.
You're talking about per game?
Per game.
Per game.
Look at him.
Somebody look at him.
I got to please. I'll be right back.
When they find out
More shot attempts per
he's not
game.
real, he said what?
Let's
When they find out Santa Claus ain't real, bro. You can't call me a ball hog who can run a motion spread ball movement offense, bro. Come on.
No.
Did he hog the ball? He ain't real either.
Did he hog the ball for 2
mean,
years?
if you
Yes, bro. Because when he
Did,
didn't
did
hog
somebody
the ball,
find that yet? Did somebody
those
find
guys
that
were
yet? Shot
bougie.
attempts between
got
Bron
it
and
somewhere.
Kobe?
I
got it.
found it.
I
I
got
found
it
it.
somewhere
if
in
they
my
gave
phone.
Kobe
So look,
the
hold up.
superstars they gave
Bro,
Bron, he
so wait,
wouldn't
if he
have
was
it.
a ball hog, wait, no, Crunch, I'm not done with this guy. I'm not done with this guy. So if he was a ball hog, why did he actually request a trade from LA? Because he didn't have enough help to actually run the
Would
offense
you request
properly.
a trade
Don't you
if the
think he would just
offense
be
is
happy
surrounding
having the
you?
ball?
No.
Would you request a trade if you are a ball hog and you're just allowed to shoot 30 times
Hey,
a
look,
game
I
and that's
found
all
it.
you
Hell
care
no.
about?
That's like
Yo,
another
hey,
I'm about to
Crunch.
shoot
I
that thing
found it
again
too.
and again and
You
again.
found it.
Hey, don't
It's a fact.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, if I play with Smoke
Lost
Parker
in the
and
middle of the
Kwame
season,
Brown,
still went to the finals.
I'm gonna tell my
Unlike
teammates, you better
LeBron.
if I was
rebound that
playing with
ball, and I'm gonna
Smush
keep
Parker and
shooting
Kwame
until
Brown, I would hog the
I
ball
keep
too.
That
making
is
it.
crazy. I didn't know that.
Bro, this guy Smush Parker and Kwame Brown, I would
Hey
hog the ball
Crunch.
too.
Hey Crunch. I found that too. That's crazy.
Yeah,
What's
so then
Superstars they
Kobe,
gave Bron.
Okay, but you guys
yeah,
love
LeBron
Kobe
shoot
when it comes to shooting and
19.6.
dumb stuff like that.
LeBron, yeah. What you find, OG Leaks?
Nah, that
You
wasn't
found
me.
it? Oh, that wasn't you.
Yeah, because
hold
Kobe
on.
per game shot
It
19.5.
was
Nah, that
Tio.
wasn't me.
It was
Hold
Tio.
on,
Hey,
hold
look,
on, hold on.
LeBron.
Okay. So either way, if Kobe's a ball hog, that makes Brown a ball hog too, right? They shoot the
LeBron
same
shoots
amount of
Using that
shots. LeBron
logic.
played
19.6.
more games with more
Using
offensive
that
LeBron
rebounds.
shoots
logic.
19.6 field
And
goal
on top
attempts
of
per
that,
game.
Bron had way more superstar help than Kobe did.
Hold on.
not ball hog. That's common sense.
That was
And
only
that's
Only
for
for
two
of
2
seasons, though.
seasons.
That's
That was
common
only for
sense.
That's what I'm saying.
Nah. Hey, Crunch. Someone asked if I paid up. Yes, I paid up, brother.
They best. They best. You getting closer to that uncomfortable
hey,
Kobe
conversation
shoot
too, dog.
19.
hey, Duke. You
Oh
know what's
yeah,
funny? I saw
yeah, but he
Brown go
paid it
down
up.
in
He paid
Game
it up.
6. I said, hey. Well, Crunch did say if there's an injury, it's not valid. When Brown was on the court for like 5 minutes,
Man,
I was like,
I think that's injury. I'm
hey
sorry.
dog. Y'all seen
Oh yeah, he was about to
Dante
hobble. He
DiVincenzo
hobbled off
knock
the
Bron out
court.
like that though?
Hey,
That
look,
was a
Kobe
big
shoots
ass injury.
19.5
Like he grabbed his
shots.
leg. Nobody hit his leg.
Hey, can we agree?
Wow.
Yeah, that
Can
was
we agree?
that was insane, bro. That was
If
a
you
flop.
don't know basic facts, you just yapping. Can we agree to that?
nah,
Yeah, we
real
know
talk, real talk.
Yeah, I mean that's common
Y'all
sense.
didn't
Ain't it?
even know Bron took more shots than Kobe. Y'all talking about Kobe a ball hog.
I never called him a ball hog. I'm pretty sure a lot of people didn't call him a ball hog.
Kobe always led his team in assists though, so it don't matter.
But this
Okay,
season
so
was
No,
two
it
assists.
was 5 or 6.
Yeah, Kobe always led his team in assists
What
though,
does
regardless.
passing do with assists? Come on now, bro.
The real question is though, who's
Nah, but he just said how could he
Hey,
be
he
a
played.
ball
This is
hog?
the thing. He played with more shot creators and more shooters and more playmakers.
That's a fact.
And way more
That's a
superstar help.
fact.
Way more
Yes, he
superstar
did.
help
And
than
he
Kobe
played.
ever
He
had.
probably played with more big men too.
all I know is
Played
Kobe
more
would
elite big
have
men.
won all them series in Miami. I know that for a fact.
I'm gonna educate you guys, bro. Kobe only gets called a ball hog because of 2 seasons of his career, 2004,
When he had no help.
2005, right? 2006, they tried to keep that shit up because he was having a legendary season. And then in Game 7 of the playoffs, he said, I'm done with this dumbass narrative. I'm not gonna shoot. And then he said, oh, you sold the game. We need you
Exactly.
to-"
And then they got
He didn't call him a
mad
ball hog when he
that
got
was the
81
end
and
of
got
that,
the
bro.
dub.
when we was
Well,
up against Phoenix.
And then that was the end of that. The truth about Kobe Bryant is they only pushed those narratives till he went to Nike. Yo, mark my words. Remember, they were hating on him. All of a sudden, he went to Nike. Now he's Black
That
Mamba.
didn't
Now
love
he's
him.
number 24.
Not
Oh,
just
for
that,
sure.
but he
Bro,
also had
Nike runs the NBA.
accusations
runs the
against him.
NBA.
It was really because of that thing that happened in Colorado. You know, you
Yeah,
can't do
too.
that with the white tee woman.
That's what I'm saying. He
And
he
they
had
said,
the
and they
allegations.
said, if you want us to change your image, you got to come to Nike, bro, because we run the NBA, bro. We run the
You
money.
do said we.
Crazy, bro.
Bro, Nike runs the NBA. That Luka AD trade, Nike, bro. Nico Harrison, he worked for Nike, right? He called Rob Pelinka.
All I know is I hope that Luka doesn't go back to Dallas after this. That'd be wild.
That would be
That
wild.
would be wild.
I ain't even gonna hold you.
Imagine the welcome.
Like he just come to
Imagine
Dallas
the
and
welcome
free
he'll
agency
get
and
if
That would
shit.
be a
he does
heist.
come back.
I think the trade in general was a good trade, regardless.
I think both
Who
teams won the trade.
benefited
It's
more
sad how
out
they
of the
trying to do
trade?
Luka's career though.
Not for Dallas.
I
But don't say
think
definitely not Dallas.
Not
it
for
wasn't.
Dallas.
It wasn't
Lakers
Dallas.
benefited for a lot of different reasons, not just the on court, but the off court part too. But Lakers got somebody
They
they
got
can
a-
build around.
Dallas got an injury prone
That
big
was the
man
plan
that
all
don't want to
along.
be a
Just come
big
back
man.
after.
But yeah, I was about to say a healthy AD,
Took a
Mavericks got
team.
the most complete team in the NBA.
But he
If
can't never be healthy.
How
No,
you
I wouldn't go
figure
that far.
because they got AD
Boston's
at
still
the
alive,
big, they got
dog.
Kyrie running the floor, they got Clay at the wing.
Clay not
Like
shooting good. Clay is
But
old.
he
Yeah,
point
Clay's
guard.
not shooting good at all.
OKC gets Giannis, bro. It's crazy.
And Clay ain't himself. Clay
Yeah,
ain't
okay,
Clay
see?
that you remember anymore.
But y'all
That would
can
be
still you can
wild. That
still
would be
count
insane.
on Clay. You can still pass the ball to the wing
Hey,
and
Crunch.
still
Hey, Crunch.
count on Clay.
But you
Hey,
called
Crunch,
them the
I
most
got a
complete
crazy
team in the
take for
NBA.
you.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I got a crazy take for you.
Oh boy.
Do you know that Bron fans are in love with the skill set of Draymond Green? It's true.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Huh?
Yeah, I don't see that being crazy.
That was your crazy take?
That's it.
I'm about to say, like, that's a crazy take, bro.
The opposite. Okay, look. If you look at Bron, and you
That's a
look
hot
at,
take to you?
if you look at Bron, if you look at Bron and you look at Draymond,
I thought
the
you had
difference
something.
between those two players is that Bron focuses on offense and Draymond focuses on defense.
They are though. They
That's
are
your
though.
take?
I can name tons of
I'll say this.
differences between them two. Tons.
Basically, LeBron and Draymond
That's-
the same
I'll,
type of player.
I'll say that's 60-40. I'll say that's 60-40. I'll say like 60% defense, 40% offense. Or vice versa.
Who's 60-40?
No, I'm saying
more
like
like
what?
the mailman.
Well, yeah, Draymond. Like on the offensive end, Draymond's trying to help
He trying to play
get the
make.
best
He
shot,
trying
help
to play
the best
That's
shot.
what he
Yeah,
trying to
exactly.
do. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
And
he's
in
trying to
defense,
play
he's
make.
just trying to be very physical.
And you guys are so enamored with LeBron's playmaking, right? Right? The only difference is LeBron scores more than Draymond. That's the only difference.
He more like Karl Malone to me.
And Draymond is a
Ugh,
much better
that's
defender.
nasty. That's nasty. He might be Karl Malone now.
I'm about to say,
You're not gonna act like Bron. Come on, man.
I feel like if he would have stayed
It's
in
a Karl
Cleveland
Malone.
and
Wait,
he
wow.
would have never left, they would have had the same
Nice. What's wrong
career.
with Karl Malone? I always be trying to
I feel like
what's
if
wrong
he
with
would have
Karl
stayed in Cleveland and didn't leave, they would have had the same career.
I always said that because when you guys look at LeBron, his success came because he left.
That's
what I'm saying.
That's cat.
If he would have stayed in Cleveland,
That's cat.
he would have the same
Where's the
career.
cat?
That's cat.
How many championships did he have in Cleveland?
He got a chance. He got.
Hey,
got one.
After
When
he
rebuilt the
went
team,
back
I'm talking
and
about
built
when he was
another
there.
super team, he got
When
a
he
ring.
first-
But before that, no rings.
Yeah, but didn't he choke against the Magic? The Magics?
Me, I
Yeah.
would call
And then Kobe
was it a
came
choke?
through and beat them in 5.
Hey,
Yeah.
what if Karl Malone say, "Hey, I'm out of here. I'm going to play with Hakeem in Houston"? Would he get some?
Or
Most
even
likely.
Charles Barkley.
Or even come to Chicago?
But I mean, like
Yeah.
the super team
I'm gonna play
narrative
with
is
Jordan.
kind of weak
Or
because
even Charles Barkley.
that's why I feel like what I feel about Bron because Bron's played more
Wait, you said that's why
superstars.
you come and you feel
Than anybody.
Well, hold
You said
up.
No,
what?
he hasn't. He hasn't.
He has.
Cause you skipping over the East, so he didn't have. He really didn't have to play no superstars in the East all them times. So it was always you knew they was going to the finals because you got Bron and
No,
Wade.
played
What you
with.
talking about, superstar? They had Paul Millsap.
Played with superstars.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Hey, I
Yeah.
ain't gonna lie though. Paul
He played.
Millsap
Yeah.
was
He played with more superstars.
nice, though.
They had Joe Johnson in the East.
Anybody.
But Joe Johnson, like yo,
Oh, hey,
they had to team up just to beat
He
him.
was a good
Joe
regular
Johnson was mad that they
I don't think
teamed
he
up.
was
He got to
good.
worry about taking them down one by one. Then they all team up on the same team.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro.
I agree with you, Chris.
Y'all don't penalize Bron
Let's
for
go-
leaving,
let's-
but y'all penalize Kobe for staying with Shaq.
I don't penalize
I don't
him.
penalize
penalizing him
Kobe
for that.
Right.
Yo, who you be
No,
talking
You
about?
can't
Y'all don't
penalize
care that he
him.
played with Wade. Y'all
Penalize
do
Kobe
penalize.
when he got
Y'all
drafted.
y'all
You're in the wrong line,
penalize
bro.
Bron.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
good
Y'all tax
point.
Kobe for being with
Hey,
Shaq,
dog, who you be
but
talking
y'all
to
don't
about
tax
basketball?
Bron
Who
for
you
leaving.
talking to,
That's a
dog?
good point, though.
Yeah, that's the wrong.
Don't penalize Kobe, bro. We're not doing that.
Yeah, whatever live you heard that from, stay away from
Yes,
that.
y'all
Stay
did.
away.
Yes,
No
y'all did.
Kobe slander.
Yes, y'all do.
Yes, y'all do.
Yeah.
You're
Y'all
probably on
can't
the wrong
admit
line
Who
about that.
penalized Kobe? That was not
Yeah,
I'm talking
Kobe my
about
GOAT, so
Broderick. I know
hey,
Broderick.
Man, we would have
like,
penalized Kobe for leaving Shaq. What are you talking about?
I know
I was about to
Unhinged
say.
did it too.
If anything, like you
Y'all
left the most
penalized
dominant
Kobe
player
for
that
winning
era
a
of that time
championship.
period.
Anybody named Broderick
and,
probably
and,
slandered
and
Kobe.
they got
Because
Gasol and went back to
because
3
y'all
more
say
finals.
y'all
We could
say
have
he
won
wasn't
3
the
and
Who
best
is
got him
player.
anyway,
y'all?
but that's
He
another
wasn't the
Who is
best player in
conversation.
the
y'all?
finals. He didn't win the finals MVP.
You
Who
bro,
is y'all? We agree
That's
Bron
with
fans
you.
love
penalizing
saying
him.
who is y'all,
That's
man.
penalizing him.
We agree
Hey,
with
so
We
you.
let
don't
me
say
ask
that.
this question.
Who won the MVP?
Yo,
Who
yo,
won
let
the
me.
MVP? That's all y'all
Hey,
say.
check this out.
All
BJ, we on
fans
your
love
Check this
side.
saying
out.
who is
So,
y'all.
Wrong group, buddy.
Right group, buddy. Right group.
We on your side,
Wrong
bro.
group, buddy. We don't do that.
so check this out. Let's go ahead and continue that theory. If LeBron never left Cleveland, if he never left Cleveland,
He wouldn't have no ring.
would he? Would no? Would
No,
he?
you'll have like at
Okay,
least
that's
two.
that's the question. If he never left Cleveland, would he have won a championship? And you got to think
Yes.
about
No.
what you think about. You got
Yes.
to think about all the stuff that
He
took
would have been
place
too good for
after
him
he
to ever
left.
get any help.
Let me explain something to you. First of all, Shump and J.R. Smith and all of them, they would have already still came to Cleveland if LeBron didn't leave. That's who he won that ship with. Mind you, not to mention, came back down 3-1 against the best team. They won
No, they
73 and
wouldn't have
9
came
that
But
over.
that's
series.
when
They
that's
wouldn't
when
have
he
came.
came back.
They
They
wouldn't have
would have
came
Yeah,
never
over
but
had
there,
the
they
yo.
don't have
draft picks to
Kyrie.
First of all, they only
get any of
went
them
there.
if he would have never left.
First of all, they
If he
only went
doesn't
there. They
leave,
didn't
if
go
he
there
doesn't
till
leave
after.
Cleveland, they don't have Kyrie. Let's just put it
They,
blunt. They
like
don't have
because
Kyrie on that
Brown
roster.
wouldn't have had no
If they
Kyrie.
don't
So
have
like,
Kyrie on that roster, there's no 3-1 comeback, bro. So stop.
Yeah. So that's what
Man,
I'm saying. That's
that
what I'm
man was
saying.
dropping 40 balls.
none of them niggas
Hey,
is coming
say-
over
Stop,
there,
man.
bro.
Y'all
hey,
gotta be realistic with y'all, son. I think that's the problem.
hey,
Like, y'all don't know how to be
hey, but no, think
realistic.
about it. Hey, but no, think about it. If he never left Cleveland and stayed, Kyrie Irving would have came eventually within the next few years.
Why?
Boston,
But why?
No,
the
he
big
Tell me
wouldn't.
he
No,
didn't
No,
want
That's
to
what
he
I'm
be
trying
wouldn't
to
have
LeBron.
say.
came.
Don't
if
try
he
to
Kyrie
put
wouldn't
the
have
came,
gone to
team
No,
like
he
Cleveland.
it
wouldn't
wouldn't
have.
have
He
had
wouldn't
it
have
wouldn't
came
have
over there,
had
bro.
draft
Kyrie
picks.
wouldn't have been drafted to Cleveland
He,
Right. He
Oh,
would have
you're
got
right. You're right.
drafted. He
You're
would
right.
have had
You're
his
right.
own
You're right. You're
team,
right.
and he would have ran his own team.
he'd went somewhere
Well,
else,
okay,
bro.
okay. I'll give you that. I'll give
He
you
probably
that.
went to
But
like the Wizards, yo. Well, actually, they already had John Wall.
Yeah, there, John. Well, he
But he
probably
went
went to
somewhere
Charlotte.
though.
He probably went to Charlotte.
That's why I said he would have been Karl Malone if he would have stayed with Cleveland and never left.
Damn,
I
bro. But
think
this is
that's
what
The
I'm
fair.
only
trying
I
to tell
think
reason,
y'all.
LeBron still would
LeBron
have
hey,
wouldn't
been
have
there.
had
hey,
Wade, but
the
that's the
only
thing.
reason y'all don't view Karl Malone as good or great is because he played against Michael Jordan and Michael Jordan beat him.
He,
If Karl Malone would have 2
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
championships, he would
I
be
think about
great.
it. He really is Karl Malone, though.
I wouldn't say
He
that.
basically just Karl Malone with
LeBron
more
James
athleticism.
is
I
Karl
wouldn't say
Malone.
that though.
Yeah, but no,
Y'all
look,
gotta
no,
I'm
stop,
saying
bro. Y'all
this.
gotta stop this
I'm
shit.
saying this though. Think about it.
no.
Other than Miami when he needed D Wade, right?
Yeah.
He's only won with Kyrie and AD, but now we see that Kyrie basically is the reason they got to the finals because he got to the finals with Luka, and now
Yeah.
Bron can't get to the finals with Luka, and he traded AD.
Bron got to the finals after he got
But listen,
after he
he had
left.
AD, and he traded AD
yeah,
when we see that AD is not the problem now because they lost in the first round again.
Kyrie got to the finals without LeBron with Luka.
Yeah,
LeBron won a ring
yeah,
without Kyrie.
But he
What
had
are you talking
yeah.
about?
AD though.
But he had
I'm
AD.
saying he had Kyrie
No,
and AD though.
I see what y'all saying. So no, LeBron was majority of the reason why they made it to the finals. But he had
Why though?
help components
But why
like
was he mainly the
Kyrie,
reason? You got to
AD to
remember,
finish the
Why are
deal,
we
to seal the
why
Kyrie
deal.
are
was
Yo,
the
why are
second
y'all
best player.
using their teammates as trying to say he wouldn't have won without his team? It's a team sport.
But that's
Nobody
what
can
y'all
win
say.
by
That's what y'all
themselves.
say for Kyrie though.
Right. No, right. I'm with you. But we're saying that he had help like those guys and D Wade, AD, Kyrie. He had helping components to help him seal the deal to win the
No,
championship.
no, 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 no,
And
no,
to
no. You're
get to
not
the
That's what they
hearing me.
finals,
there
he
for.
You're
I
not
got to
listening to what
respect
I'm
my
saying,
make
teammates
Broderick.
to
the
help me
Broderick.
finals
win.
himself.
Broderick, you're not
He,
listening to what I'm saying. I'm saying that the teammates that he had,
mm-hmm.
those dudes were better than everybody on the other team too. So, for
That's
example, like
cap.
I think those dudes would have beat those teams without LeBron
Y'all that's
anyway.
cat, bro. Come on,
Because
bro.
Wade and Bosh is
No.
gonna still. I think Wade and Bosh is gonna still go to the finals.
They didn't go to the finals after he
I don't see
left.
No,
that.
hold
I
on.
don't see
That's
that. Hey,
after the fact. But you got to remember, I'm
I don't
talking
see
about when
that.
they was in a prime.
When they
Like,
was
I'm
in their
not saying they
prime,
would have
they
won
LeBron,
every
didn't win
year.
anything. They didn't win.
No,
LeBron
listen
came,
to me.
they won,
Because
he left, they
listen,
didn't win.
because when he left, he went to go play with Kyrie. And now I believe Kyrie and Kevin Love would have went to the finals together.
Can I say? Can I say?
Hey, so you know,
Who do you think they're gonna lose to?
So you know, D Wade won in 06.
Yeah,
Before
Wade
LeBron.
already won a championship
No,
without Chris Bosh.
But that
No,
team.
somebody said he
06
never won. That's what somebody just said.
Right.
Ooh.
Shit,
that LeBron
sad,
never
man.
won.
That D Wade never won. Somebody just said that.
Who said that?
I heard
Yeah,
him
that's
say
but I say he
Come on,
won
man.
right
Come
before.
on.
Yeah,
He
before
won
LeBron
in
got there.
06,
Yeah.
Stop throwing
Yeah.
rocks and hide your hands. Speak up.
Yeah, Wade and
right?
Bosh went to the second
Yeah.
round in 2016. I'm not saying they would have been winning all the way up until 2016. I'm saying they would have won at least 2 rings. I mean, they'd have went to the finals them first couple years ago.
No.
Because-
And the reason why
agree with that.
LeBron
that.
wouldn't be Karl Malone is because Karl Malone is a much better rebounder than LeBron.
Well, Broderick, who you think would have beat them then?
Boston.
Okay,
You think
yeah.
an old Boston team gonna beat them?
No. Hold on. Hear me out. So if we're going with that narrative that if LeBron wasn't there and they still had the same components without LeBron, that they'll still make it to the NBA Finals, then the teams that they was up against in the Eastern Conference they had an old Boston that they were going up against. They had who else was in the Eastern Conference? Oh, Toronto that they had to deal
But that's
with
later.
during that time.
Toronto was later,
Oh no,
bro.
that was later. Yeah, you're right. That was later. I'm thinking. Hold on. During the time in Miami,
You had the Milwaukee Bucks,
Paul George.
you had the Indiana Pacers
yeah.
with young Paul George.
Yeah.
You had the Knicks, and Knicks would have had to give them a run for their money. But
Yeah.
remember, Stoudemire
Yeah.
Hold on. Stoudemire got hurt.
Yeah, but they'll still make it to the second round like every year.
But I'm saying you have Wade and Bosh, like just the fact that they unguardable. No other team really had a duo like that, except for the Knicks. But Stoudemire got hurt.
I don't see Miami without LeBron.
That's what
I'm telling you though, because
making it to the NBA Finals against those teams. I do not see that happening. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Orlando had just got to the finals in 2009, bro. You making it seem like these teams are just D Rose had the first seed and he didn't have no Chris Bosh type of player.
And he took the Heat to 6 games.
Yeah.
So this is what LeBron is making teams underachieve.
Exactly.
That's why you see Luka Doncic, he already been to the finals without LeBron. But now he playing with LeBron and the team don't look right. Like, come on.
You know what? When you put it like that, I see where you're coming from.
You know what I'm saying? So we seen Luka go to the conference finals even before Kyrie came over there.
I see what you're saying now. Okay. Okay.
I'm saying it's because he bring the team down.
I do see what you're saying, but it's very hard for me to really see Miami without LeBron beating a New York Knicks, Boston Celtics, Indiana Pacers without LeBron. I really don't see that.
I think they beat the Celtics. D Wade averaged 30 on them at that point. Chris Bosh was in his prime. Maybe the Celtics get him, but then you gotta remember, like, I'm talking about the whole 4-year stretch.
But I don't know, Crunch, because honestly, then that goes back to Bosh can play his position where he wants to play at, and where he was more effective when he played with the Raptors. So you're not getting the Bosh that's just playing on the perimeter shooting. You're getting the Bosh who's in the post.
Right.
Because Wade doesn't need you to move.
Right. And that's all Wade really needed in Miami. He just needed somebody like Bosh to come down there with him.
But also during that time,
Wade, Bosh was very successful.
Had somebody like
Bosh was very successful
Shaq.
with Shaq. Remember, Shaq was a half a shot.
That's true. And
he was very successful.
That's true. Wade won a whole championship with an old Shaq.
He signed that deal with them.
So Chris Bosh would have been 25 and 10.
No, we're
Chris
not
Bosh
doing
would have been
this.
25 and 10, and then they would have
Shaq
had,
was a 30-10.
without LeBron, they would have had enough money to get some more pieces.
Shaq wasn't a 30-10, but he was at least like a 25 and 10
Nah,
during this when he was
Shaq was still very much.
Shaq was not
he was like
getting
18, 20, and then in the
He
finals,
he was like
Look it up.
in the finals he was really
Let's
bad.
look it up.
Not
Let's
even
look
bad.
it up.
He just
Shaq
wasn't
was
giving
not
points.
getting 25 when he was with the Heat.
Who did Dwayne Wade have to win that 06
Shaq with the
championship?
Heat? Are we serious right
Tell
now?
us,
Shaq with the
hold on,
Heat?
just a thing, unhinged. What we're saying is, if you don't have LeBron on the Heat, do you have more money to get more role players?
So time out. So we're going with 2006 Shaq. We're going with 2006 Shaq when he just left. He just left the Lakers. Like
No, he left the Lakers in
2-3.
05, brother.
He left the Lakers in 05.
Yeah, he was
05. Yeah, he signed that deal to go to the Heat in 05.
05 season.
And then they lost to the Pistons. They lost to the Pistons.
So what? Oh, go ahead.
But the year they won the ring was 05-06 though.
Yeah,
I
the year
just
they won the ring
I
was
just looked
06.
it up. So Shaq's averages with the Heat was 19 point.
Was
9
19 and what?
rebounds with two like it was 19.6 per game with the Heat with his tenure with the Heat.
But okay, but that's probably
And how
adding
many
up all
rebounds? How
the.
many rebounds?
That's probably adding up all
He
the
got 9.
years.
He got 9.
But I'm
He had
saying,
9 rebounds. How many blocks?
first of all, right? That's Chris Bosh.
No, it's not. That's Shaq.
Chris Bosh didn't even play for the Miami Heat 2005.
No, you're not hearing me. I'm saying Chris Bosh averaged that as a third option about 19.
Yeah, he did.
So that's what I'm saying. So now
If you have him as a second option, yeah,
you're gonna score more. That's all I was trying to say.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It's just very hard to see a Miami Heat with D Wade and Chris Bosh beating New York Knicks, Boston Celtics, and Indiana Pacers without LeBron. When LeBron was majority of the reason why they beat those teams.
Stoudemire
Not
got
that
hurt.
first year. LeBron was not the majority of the reason why they beat.
Stoudemire got hurt.
The way
that first year was Wade.
I'll give him
Wade
that.
was better than LeBron against Boston that first season. What are you talking about?
He was.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He averaged 30 against them, bro.
Like he was just actually better. He was also the better two-way player at the time. He was.
What y'all talking about when he was down 3-1 to the Celtics?
No, I'm
They
talking
never
about the
went
year
down
before that.
3-1.
When was that?
They were
I mean,
down 3-2. They were down 3-2. I know what you're talking about when
3-2,
Brown.
pardon me, 3-2.
No, that was
Brown took
2012.
over.
That was the
But
next
we
year.
saying the season before that they already beat the Celtics and Wade averaged 30.
Oh yeah, on their first year together. Okay, I'll give you that.
Yeah.
On their first year, but second year, Miami, no. LeBron took over.
But now
I'm saying
that's
he
an
had to
old
take over
Celtics team.
because they already knew they couldn't win if he didn't get to be the main guy because he just sold them the year before. So it's like, of course.
Okay. I'll give you that.
You know what I mean? It's like you can't have it both ways. You can't say that LeBron sold them the year, but of course the team's gonna adjust to his play style. They're trying to win. It's like everyone's trying to win, but him kind of, bro. Because like everyone else is willing to do what it takes to win, but he's only willing to do what it takes to win his way, though.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because LeBron at that time he was the best player in the NBA during that time.
But no, you saying that, but he wasn't. Like he hadn't improved it though. He the problem is he moved like he already proved it. Like,
I would say improved.
He still didn't get
he
it
had
done.
to change. He had to change up his game a little bit to where like
But
he
you
had
gotta
to be more
remember, he coming
aggressive.
to the team. I see what you're saying, but he coming to a team where Wade already done got it done, and he ain't even moving like that.
Yeah,
So,
Wade was declining during that time as well.
No, he wasn't.
Not in 2011.
No, Wade was on one. They was top 3 in the league. You ask anybody in the world, they'd have been like, "Yeah, Kobe, Bryant, and Wade. That's probably my top 3 right there."
How many? Look at that
Dwight
year.
Howard.
Look at that year, the first year and the second year that they got together. That big three got together. How many games did D Wade play? Because remember, also during that time, he was declining a little bit only because of injuries.
He wasn't declining though. The first season, bro, they both was like averaging like 25. Like
Yeah, but if you're not
really a
available,
show.
if you're not available, you're not useful.
No, he was useful, bro. He averaged 30. I'm telling you, he averaged 30 on Boston. He outplayed LeBron in the finals.
Right, I'm agreeing with you, but what I'm saying is, if he's not available to play during that time, that's when more injuries was happening to D Wade. So if you're injured and
LeBron
you're
was
not
the
able
one
to
that was-
play, you're not able to play.
What are you talking about though? Like we telling you the results of the season, he still outplayed LeBron. First of all, how many games he played? I feel like you're making this up.
Hey, when did the
Oh, you
first
making
time
up
he was
something.
yapping?
I feel like you're making something up for this man Wade, bro. Because I don't remember him being that hurt the first year, bro.
The 2011 season.
Oh no, the first year Wade was cool.
Yeah, he said he was hurt. He said how many games he played that first year. I'm about to see. Bro, he
D-Wade
played
played a lot of
70.
games,
This
I
man
believe.
played 76 games, bro.
Wow.
That thing did the whole season.
Wow.
Come on, man.
Wow.
And he averaged 26. He averaged 26 points that season, bro. So he was no.
26.
Yeah, he averaged 26 points that year.
Hey, when he
That's
comes
why-
back, he gonna say I ain't say that.
Yeah.
D-Wade was cool.
That's why I say
They gonna fall
LeBron.
with each other. Wade and
That's why everybody say that first year, and that's why I don't understand how, because it's like you can't make excuses for 2014 though, because they be like, yeah, they only lost 2014 because Wade wasn't in the prime no more, but you had a prime Wade in 2011, so that's your fault, bro. It's like you're not gonna win regardless, even if he was in his prime.
It's called excuses.
And I'm looking at it right, the year before LeBron came to Miami, Wade averaged 26. So he was still the same Wade. Like in 07, 08, it say that Wade averaged 24.6 points. So he is playing better than like he's playing on the same level as prime Wade, even when LeBron is on the team. All right. In 2014-15, Wade was averaging 22 points a game. Like, these dudes is not bums, bro. They never fell off.
So Crunch, do you think like that's just a narrative they say to bump up LeBron's career?
Yeah, I think they just got to make it sound like it's LeBron's team, so that way when you look at it, it look like anybody other standard team. Like he's just clearly the best player. When obviously that's not the case though. If anything, they on the same level, bro. LeBron and Wade when they first teamed up. You two superstar. If you were a superstar, bro, you haven't won a championship yet. But look, if you a superstar, bro, and you haven't won a championship yet, you really don't have no right to say that you're better than no other superstar, especially somebody else that won. That's why they saying Tatum is better than Luka now. It don't matter what your numbers, your individual numbers say. If you haven't won yet, you don't really have no right to act like you better than the next superstar, bro.
Hey, let me tell you guys something. It's an old media trick. And the media trick goes like this. If you say the same narrative enough times, people will believe it. If it's true or not.
That's a fact.
So if you listen to LeBron narrative, he said, his Rich Paul guy says, his guys on the NBA today, they all say it. And then the little people on TikTok that he pays say the same thing. So you hear it so much, you think it's true. Believe your eyes.
Yeah, man. No, you spitting. That's a fact,
I don't
bro.
believe nothing that media say when it comes to LeBron, honestly.
Look, hey, yo, look. I knew it was bad when Luka first got there, I believe, and I think the Lakers were struggling. They were screaming that LeBron needs more help. I think that was Richard Jefferson. He kept screaming, "LeBron needs more help," and everybody was like, "What are you talking about?" And now they're blaming Luka. Like man, like you can't make this up.
More help every year.
You can't. It's like, bro, LeBron can have 3 All-Stars, 3 superstars, and if they lose, LeBron still needs help. Like, what more help can you get?
He always needs more help, bro.
I freaking hate that excuse. LeBron needs more help, and the fact that Perk said that, like, they might as well build around LeBron. LeBron might be in the league for another 2 years. What are they gonna do after that? Like, come on, man, common sense.
That's the problem.
Common freaking sense, man. It's common sense. Like, Perk, like, I say we focus around building around LeBron. Like, shut up.
Yeah. But honestly, what would you do if you have a 40-year-old that's playing the level that he's playing right now?
What level is he playing on?
Here we go.
Not build around him.
I mean, he's still playing like a top 15 player in the NBA right now.
He's playing a lot. He's playing better than a lot of people.
How old is AR?
He probably
AR
like
is what, 23,
How old is
22?
Rui? So why every player y'all don't say their age when y'all talk about them?
I mean, we're going off of their performance and the way that LeBron is playing. He's playing like he's still that guy.
No, he's
That's
not.
what my thing is. That's what I be trying to say. LeBron's 40. He's still dropping over 30 points.
But that's
I'm with you.
He's not that guy.
I'm with you. But what are you going to do in that position as a manager? And you have a 40-year-old that's still producing and giving numbers.
That can play 1 through 5.
What are you going to do?
Every single season, though, look, we are telling y'all that they're going to come up short because he's going to run out of gas. Y'all just don't be believing it. So if I'm the manager, I'm going to say, I'm going to treat him like a 40-year-old so he don't run out of gas.
So wait, are y'all saying that LeBron ran out of gas?
So then when he's in the game, he can get the numbers.
If you don't score in the fourth quarter, that means you out of gas.
It was clear that LeBron was running out of gas.
Bro, come on. LeBron didn't give a fuck. He wasn't even playing.
He ran out of gas.
Wait. Building the team around him. LeBron didn't care about
building the team around him.
He was down 3-1. If you actually watch LeBron play in the playoffs,
he wasn't down 3-1 in Game 4.
In Game 4, he was playing. He played at like 30 points.
He scored 0 points in the fourth quarter. What are you talking about?
And what you talking about? Game 4?
In Game 4, he scored 0 points in the fourth quarter.
And this was after JJ Redick played him the whole second half. So he obviously ran out of gas.
So what are
I
you
think
talking
he's ran
about?
out of gas. I think he's ran out of gas.
Somebody said this series LeBron was the best player on his team. That's sad, bro.
They're like, bro, what are we talking about? What are we talking
That's sad,
about?
bro.
Exactly. That's what all I'm saying is like if you still got your 40-year-old still being the best player on
He
the
wasn't.
team,
No, I'm saying
what
he
do you
wasn't.
do?
No. I'm saying
He wasn't the best
I'm saying he
player.
wasn't the
Hey,
best player.
the only time I hear like somebody's age is when people talk about infants. She's 18 months. She's 24 months.
Yeah.
You guys are weird.
This
You
man,
guys
hold
are
on.
weird.
LeBron James. I mean, Luka averaged 30 and led them in assists too, bro.
Exactly. That's
LeBron
what
Luka
we're
came
saying.
out. LeBron didn't show up for the games, and he sold some of the games, bro. He literally got the turnover down the stretch. He bricked the three, and then, bro, and then the other game he had 0 in the fourth quarter. Like, I don't understand what y'all.
But I'm saying, can
Not to get a three that hit the sideboard.
can we at least give him some type of leeway?
I'm saying
Like, I feel like
no.
Luka
I'm not
coming
saying not
into
give him
the
leeway. I'm saying
Luka
that don't make him the best player on the team.
Luka coming to the Lakers late in the season. They still gotta work together. They still gotta play games to get to know. He gotta get the flow of the team and shit. That's why I feel like another year this offseason, LeBron and Luka
Nah, y'all
work
ain't say
together.
that though. Y'all said Lakers in 5. Lakers
That's
winning.
all they was saying,
didn't
man.
Y'all
say
said Lakers
LeBron.
winning
I
PGA,
said
championship.
Wolves in
USA,
6.
Lakers in 5.
Y'all said
I
this
said
season he
Wolves
gonna
in
pass
6.
Jordan, bro.
Hey, Crunch. They want us to forget that the Lakers was the number 3 seed.
Facts.
Yep.
I mean, and then again, y'all
Thank
can't
That's
act
what
like
they
the
want us to
Wolves.
forget.
Yep.
Let's not act like the
Like,
Wolves.
like the
seed,
Lakers
bro.
got in
Let's
through the
also not
play-in or
forget.
something. They were the
Let's also
number
not
3
forget
seed.
before the playoffs, they had like a 15 game, almost like they're like 15-4 or something. Like they were
This
winning.
shit crazy.
But I'm
Hey,
saying
look.
y'all can't say that. Y'all can't say like the Wolves not a super team. The
So
Wolves
this
is
is
damn near a super
this
All
is
right,
the
all right,
first time that the
all right,
Lakers
we out,
ever
man.
lost
they're
in
a
their
super
They
This
team.
man
history
said it
not a
was a
being the
super
number
team.
3
They
seed
not
in the first round.
now
Are you
listen.
serious,
Now
bro?
This
listen.
shit crazy,
Now
are
bro.
listen.
not.
The
I'm gonna say
Timberwolves got
Every
worse.
team that beats LeBron is a super team
Hold on,
now.
but this team got worse from
they
last
got a
year,
3
bro.
to 4
You
time
gotta be
defensive
kidding
player
me.
of the year. They got
No, bro.
Nas
No,
Reed,
no.
Anthony Edwards. They got a team. They got a bench.
No,
They got a
bro.
They got a
team.
good
No,
team,
Hey,
but
bro.
Unhinged, let
that's
me
not
ask you
what
this
you
question
just
then.
said.
And then not the
Unhinged,
mental
let me
one.
ask you a
No.
question. Let me ask you a question.
What is this?
Unhinged, who drafted Jaden McDaniels?
No, you said it's super
He got
team.
Lakers.
drafted
Whose man's is
to.
this? This dude said the Wolves
Yo,
were a
he
super
gotta be
team.
rage baiting. Nah, I
Who
don't believe
drafted
that.
him?
Oh my god.
They are. I was considering the Wolves a super team. When Cat was there, it was even
Wolves a
worse.
super team at 6th
Listen, this the
seed.
thing. I ain't gonna lie, Unhinged. I did say low key when they had Cat, they had 2 number 1 overall picks on it with rookies of the
When
year.
Cat was worse.
But
It was
my
worse.
thing. They said the Wolves got worse though when they traded Cat. Julius
Yeah, they
Randle and
did say
Ant-Man is
that.
not a super team.
They did say that.
That's not a super
You probably
team,
could
bro.
say they did get worse because Cat could shoot. Cat was a shooting big. That
Julius
was
Randle and
they floor
Ant-Man is not a
spacing.
super team. That's not a super
But
team, bro.
Hey,
Nah, I
if
ain't gonna
Gobert
hold
go
you.
against Bron like
If the
he
Wolves are a
is,
super team, LeBron had a super team.
what
I'm about
did
to say.
Gobert have? 27 and
Yo,
24 against Bron?
He cooked Bron.
yo, hold up. Who was
Rudy Gobert looked like Will Chamberlain
if
in that game.
LeBron wasn't the best player, who was the best player on that Lakers team?
Luka Doncic was the best player on the
Luka,
team, bro.
he couldn't play
who we talking
defense.
about?
Yes, he could play defense.
That's what people saying. They
He
saying
was
Luka.
getting steals. I seen him getting a lot of
And
steals.
neither could LeBron. Who was LeBron
LeBron
guard?
James choked the game away, literally.
Yo, so hold up.
Down.
So
LeBron single-handedly put them down 3-1.
so it was just like LeBron's fault or like more people's
You know what I'm
fault?
saying? He wasn't the best player on the team.
Yeah, he wasn't the best player.
Nah, I just
See, this how y'all
That's
act.
what we're talking about.
See, this how
the
y'all
only
act. If we not saying that he the best, y'all
yeah. The
make it
only
seem like
thing
we trying to talk trash about him.
No, I know, but the only thing that I hate about LeBron fans and people that like LeBron is like when he doing bad, they're like, "Oh my God, he's 40." But then when he's doing good, it's, "Oh my God, he's 40." Like I hate that.
Yeah, it's so annoying.
It's so
It's so
annoying, bro. Like,
My thing is, the other thing is,
you expect him to do
other
bad?
than
He's 40.
LeBron needs him.
Like
all the
even the
40,
media does
40,
that too. Like when LeBron do a dunk, they'll be like, "Mind you, he's 40." Like, bro, okay. Like, I never.
LeBron takes the dump. Hey man, he's 40.
Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. And then people telling me, and then like Lakers fans are so delusional. They think because Giannis unhappy, he's going to the Lakers. No, the fuck he's not. He's not going there.
Hey yo, that's what they said
Can I
about
ask you
Jokic.
guys a question?
Jokic going to the Lakers. Like,
Can I ask
huh?
you guys a question? if a person is 6'9" and has a 7-foot wingspan, Is it really impressive if he can dunk the ball?
Thank you. No, you supposed to know how to do that.
Thank you. Yeah. Yep.
Like,
He's
bro,
supposed to.
these LeBron fans, they be like, oh my God, he averaged 25. Well, that is impressive. No, I can't lie, that is impressive. But it's like when I see in the media he dunking or doing like a windmill, oh my God, he's 40 years old. How is he doing that?
He's 40.
Like, bro. But when he does bad or have a bad game, niggas don't want to critique him. Like, bro.
It's like they moved the goalpost.
Yes, they moved the goalpost so much, bro. With LeBron, it's like they moved the goalpost so much. And the thing about LeBron that I don't like either, he's the only person that says he's the greatest of all time. Like Jordan never said that. Like, bro, nobody else says they're the greatest but LeBron. Like, he put criticism on himself. That's why I don't do that, bro. That's why I don't like that.
Yeah, the media put it on him. He put it on himself. His agents put it on him. But yeah, all of a sudden, if you criticize him, oh, you just hate LeBron.
It's like, and then every time you see 3-1 with LeBron, they'll always think, oh yeah, bro, he came back 3-1 one time, he could do it twice. No, bro, this is not the same LeBron, bro. This is an old LeBron. He's not doing that. But whoever said Wolves is a super team, bro, I had to laugh, bro. That's unreal. That had to be rage bait. That had to be rage bait.
That's a typical Bron fan.
It's literally
every time Bron loses, well, the team was stacked. The team was stacked.
No, not at all.
So somebody said I had the wrong panel, and this guy up here saying that the Wolves was a super
you said
team.
Jokic can't jump that high. Well, Jokic can't jump that high because
he was on the wrong panel too.
Like, he's lazy. Jokic is lazy, bro. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. Sometimes I be like, bro, like Jokic be like doing this like he a professional. Like, he'll chuck up a 3 and he'll go in. Like, oh no, he doing different. Me personally, if Jokic win another ring this year, bro, he in my top 5. No lie, he in my top 5.
He needs to get past the Clippers first because the Clippers is on their ass.
Yeah, but I feel like it's because they fired the coach
on their ass,
and they don't know what they doing, bro.
They really don't. I saw the game last night. Like, they look lost.
Yeah, because they coach got fired. They head coach got fired. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. I know one person that's popping champagne right now. What's his name? The person that drafted Luka that sent Lucas to the Lakers.
Nico.
Yeah, Nico. That nigga happy right now. I know he happy. He like, oh yeah, we good. Cause if they surpassed the first round, niggas would have looked at him crazy as hell.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I think people are still looking at him crazy because the way he did it was just wrong.
Nah, I mean, yeah, but but people always critique that Luka.
Yeah.
See, me personally, I'm one of them. I don't think Luka can play defense. I don't know. I just feel like he can't.
You're not the only one.
I just feel like
you know he can. That's the problem.
Hold on, what y'all think the Lakers need to do this offseason? Because I think LeBron's leading.
It won't matter what they do, honestly. As long as they got
put LeBron on the
bench, they're gonna be hitting.
Nah. They'll never put LeBron. He's crazy, bro. They'll never put him.
They might have better success if they put him on the bench.
That's like asking the Wizards.
Where I agree with Chuck.
Even though Michael Jordan wasn't that guy in the Wizards, that's acting like Michael Jordan put him on the bench. That's not gonna happen.
It's not. But still,
like he a GOAT. Like, he one of the greatest.
You need to average 25 minutes a game. That's it.
Niggas talking about they playing JJ. What about Austin Reeves? What about Kyle Kuzma?
Hold up.
They traded Kyle Kuzma. This nigga had 0 points in 21 minutes.
Hey yo, check this out. This is what I found out too. They got on Darvin Ham for playing LeBron for so many minutes. But yeah, they ain't saying anything about JJ Redick playing LeBron for so many minutes compared to Darvin Ham. I thought, to me, that's kind of hypocritical to me.
Big facts.
I just hope the Celtics don't win.
They were cooking Darvin Ham, saying, like, you can't play LeBron that long. But then, as soon as JJ does it, he's like, well, he's a rookie coach. He didn't know, but bro, come on.
How much minutes y'all think LeBron should average?
Nah, I feel like he should,
I feel like
Yo,
he
chill,
good.
bro.
Like,
Come on.
like, cause look at LeBron when he was playing in Team USA, he wasn't getting them many minutes, bro. Like with LeBron,
He wasn't.
bro, you gotta play him efficiently. Like he can give you 20, any day, but it's like you gotta pay him efficiently. Like he
I
not
say 25 minutes. That's it.
like he not 2018
25
LeBron no
minutes is
more,
actually
bro.
cool.
You can't be like playing him that much thinking he gonna carry the whole team on his back, because that's not what he do.
Hey, yo, that's a fact. Did y'all see where Reese had to give him a lob and LeBron couldn't reach it?
He 40, bro. How you gonna reach that?
There you go. He's 40. He's 40. But if he bang it, he's 40.
Yeah, he's 40.
Yo, I hate these. I hate it.
It's sickening like how it works. Like he's 40.
Bro, because when
Michael
Michael Jordan was playing
bro.
good,
Y'all tripping.
when Michael Jordan was playing good, they never said, "Oh my God, he's 40 though. He's 40." Like,
They didn't.
bro,
When he was playing bad, they complained about his age though. Like, come on.
Actually, they complained about his knees because he just got surgery.
Yeah, he was hurt.
Yo, they just had LeBron sprain his MCL.
so hold up. Does this like in y'all opinion?
Y'all see
He sprained his MCL in game 5.
DiVincenzo when he ran into him.
In y'all opinion, do you think this?
His leg didn't get hit.
Yeah, he got banged with his knees.
Wait, LeBron ran into
DiVincenzo ran into him.
No,
but do y'all
LeBron
think,
ran into him.
y'all think this game right
DiVincenzo
here
ran
affects
into
LeBron's career?
No, he didn't.
No, they just
DiVincenzo was
check this
standing
out.
there.
Hold on, check this out. They just got the news there. I ain't making no excuses for the Lakers. They lost. I ain't making no excuses for them. They had enough talent to win, but LeBron he sprained his MCL. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, did y'all see what Pat Bev said yesterday?
Yeah, he said they always playoffs where people get like when teams are losing, a player always cry hurt or some shit. But this nigga ain't crying that he hurt, bro. He hurt. Like
that's what he said.
Just got hurt.
He said players NBA
Fake
secret,
injury?
The NBA secret is that if you're about to lose, play hurt.
You'll fake an injury?
And that's what LeBron did 2 years in a row.
Bro, the nigga hurt,
That's what he
bro.
did
Like,
when he put the
they said
cast
he
on
got a
his
sprained
hand.
MCL. I ain't
When
make
they
that
lost to the Warriors, he wouldn't put a cast on. Remember that?
Hey, yo, DJ.
He broke his hand.
Hey, yo, DJ, do you remember against the Nuggets last year when the Nuggets were winning and all of a sudden LeBron's foot started hurting?
Yeah, for sure.
Like, bro, all of a sudden,
Yo,
his foot
I got a
hurt.
question for this nigga.
And now,
Yo, Crunch, where you at, boy?
Nah, I ain't gonna hold you.
This
I
nigga
feel
said Kevin
bad.
Love and
I ain't
Kyrie
gonna
will
hold
make it
you.
to the finals.
I feel bad for Giannis, bro. Like he couldn't, bro. It's so bad. I feel bad for him.
Yo, what Crunch at?
Yeah, I feel bad for Giannis too. I think Giannis gonna be stuck with that one.
Nah. He finna go to a new team. I feel like he's gonna go to a new team.
Yo, does anybody believe
he gotta-
Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love can make it to the finals?
Kyrie Irving. I ain't gonna hold you. Kyrie not making it to the finals one more game.
No, Crunch said Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love could have made it to the finals.
Oh
This
fuck
nigga
no.
bugging.
Oh fuck no. Hell no.
Who else is on the team?
The same team minus
would've made it to the
LeBron. He
conference
said that's what he
finals.
said. The same team minus LeBron.
They would have made it to the conference finals.
He said the finals. Crunch said the finals.
Yeah, why not?
I know.
Why
Nah,
not?
they ain't going to no finals, bro. You tripping.
So
Why not?
I ain't gonna lie. The East,
The East was weak. Why not?
So you also have to
East-
take into account. You also have to take into account that Kevin Love wouldn't be playing just on the wing or outside. He would be playing in the post ball. So his numbers would go. His
and I
numbers would
think
go
about
up
this
more.
too.
It's a possibility.
And
J.R.
also,
Smith numbers will go up. Shump numbers
It's a
will go up.
possibility. It's a possibility.
Why not?
and also,
Man, y'all
and
don't
also,
even
Chuck.
believe
Hey, yo,
that
Chuck.
bullshit,
Hey, yo,
bro.
Chuck.
Everybody
Hey,
believe
yo,
that.
Chuck.
Why do
People
y'all always
forget.
diminish?
Hey,
I'm gonna
yo.
ask you a
Hey,
question.
yo.
Why do y'all
People
always
forget
diminish these
that Kevin
guys?
Love was cooking with the Timberwolves before he
Right.
went to the Cavs. People
Right.
forget that. People forget
Right,
that.
and that's my
People
point.
forget
Y'all
what?
always diminish these guys because you got to remember when you play with Bron, you have to change as a power forward. You got to change the way you play.
Nigga, this ain't about diminishing nobody. Kevin Love was in the Western Conference as the 14th seed. Like, what we talking about? Averaging 20 and 10?
But he didn't have a Kyrie. But he didn't have a Kyrie. But he did not have a
was
Kyrie,
averaging
a guy that can score 40
and was
points.
out of the playoffs. What y'all
But
talking
he did
about?
not have a Kyrie that can score 40 points.
Bro,
So you
it don't
combine
even
them
matter
now,
what Kyrie
and
did
you
before
match-
LeBron got there. He never made it to the playoffs.
Hey,
You like
see,
listen or do you like talking?
See, like,
Yo, what's happening?
see, like. Let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
Before LeBron left Cleveland, how many championships he win?
Yeah, 0.
Okay, then don't act like he automatic. You play with him is automatic.
But hold up, hold up, hold up.
Wait, let me finish.
But hold up.
Let me finish. Because for 9 years they didn't win.
Hold up, but
with him there, right?
You can't blame that. You hold up. You can't.
I'm not blaming nobody. But you
say,
can't give credit like you automatically get him and you gonna win. Because because if he didn't team up, he would have never won.
Because name another person that came in, like I think it was his second or third season. He took that team to the finals. He had no reason being there.
Why not?
Being there.
Maybe he was playing weak competition.
Whoa.
Yeah, forget about that.
Hold up. So you telling me he supposed to be? So you telling me in 2000 and what was that? 2000 and what? 4 or 5? 2007. He was playing. He was playing what? He was playing the Spurs, and he had bro. It was Tim.
Wait, he played the Spurs in the finals. Why do y'all always brag about who beat LeBron?
Bro, no, I'm just saying, like, bro, it literally had the Spurs, and who did he have?
Why do y'all brag about
LeBron play on the road to the finals?
Nobody, bro.
If
Michael Jordan lost that same type of game, nobody would critique LeBron. I mean, nobody would critique Michael Jordan, bro.
They do critique Michael Jordan for losing to the Celtics.
Nobody really critiques.
Man, Michael Jordan was the most
swept by the Celtics.
Michael Jordan was the most criticized player ever. Michael Jordan was the most criticized player ever.
No, he wasn't, bro.
He did. I guess you know. But he was.
I'm just saying, bro.
Like you were there in the 80s.
I'm not saying. Hold up. I'm not saying it's just the media fault. Like I said before, it's LeBron James' fault too because he does it on himself. But LeBron James is the most critiqued player ever, all time.
Not ever.
Yes.
So in 88, when Michael had that great season, they were critiquing him about having a great season, but not being able to pass the Pistons.
They literally, with LeBron, it's like
I was alive for it, bro. You're not gonna tell me something I was alive for.
It's the same. It's the same thing.
Okay?
The reason.
Chuck. I listened to the damn media critiquing the hell out of Michael Jordan.
They also said that like Jordan would win a championship
because of his style of play.
Because the guy who led the league in scoring never led his team to a championship.
Right.
Exactly.
So they were saying that Jordan was just a scorer. That's all he was.
Right. He's great. He's great for the highlights, but he'll never win a championship.
But hold on. This man, hold up. So you telling me when he first got in the NBA, he was getting critiqued? When he first got in the NBA, bro? No. When LeBron first got in the NBA, he put it, bro. This is what I'm saying. LeBron put it on himself for the reason I say that is because nobody else was calling this nigga the chosen one. Nobody else was calling this nigga the greatest prospect ever. Nobody was doing, bro.
Nigga, that happened since 2002, bro.
Okay, wait, let him finish. He's making a good point.
LeBron.
Nobody was calling him that.
No.
We agree with you.
No, listen. Hold up. And then LeBron, he literally be saying, he be like, oh, I feel like I'm the greatest NBA player to ever exist. You never heard Michael Jordan say that shit. Bro, it be LeBron himself that be making himself seem bad. That's why I say he has the most critique. Because no all-time player says, oh, I'm the greatest.
Noah, how old are you, bro?
For me? I'm 19.
Nah, bro, you disqualified. You can't talk on no Michael Jordan.
I'm 19? What the fuck?
Well, actually, hold up. See, he was kind of spitting there at the beginning. He was
like, nigga,
speaking on Michael Jordan, bro. Like, what we talking about?
He was talking about LeBron James. What are you talking about?
Like, that's what I'm saying.
You came back from your call too fast.
No,
man.
I'm just saying in general. I'm just saying LeBron James make it hard on himself. Nobody calls him the GOAT but him.
Created some of the criticism.
Like,
I
LeBron,
get that. But for y'all to sit up here and say that, who did he go to the finals in 2007 and beat? Bro, he ran into a Spurs team that was loaded with Hall of Famers. What are y'all talking about, bro?
That wasn't the
argument.
That wasn't even the question.
Bro, y'all asked what he has done.
No,
he got to the finals in 07.
They said Michael Jordan is the most critiqued player of all time.
Hell no, he ain't.
That's what I'm saying. That goes to LeBron, bro. That goes to LeBron. Like,
wait. Who critiques LeBron?
Bro, Skip Bayless. Hold on.
Right, that's a good question. Because the media don't critique him.
Stephen A. Hold on, I'm finna go down the line, bro. I know plenty of niggas that's critique LeBron. Nigga,
go ahead.
Bro, Shaquille O'Neal, bro, Charles Barkley. Bro.
Shaquille O'Neal critiques everybody. Don't do that.
A lot of people critique, bro.
Charles Barkley
Bro,
critiques everybody too.
no, bro. These people literally critique LeBron to a maximum. I'm telling you, when LeBron
So
retires, they're not gonna have. Bro,
Wait a minute.
when LeBron retires, they're not gonna have
say
nothing to
Shaq
talk
is
about.
Wait. Hey, Noah, let me ask you this question. So is when Skip Bayless is talking about LeBron, is he making this stuff up? Or is he talking about something that happened?
No, bro. Some of the shit that he say, he be like, I have these many people over LeBron, and it be like, bro, he'll literally have somebody like, he'll have LeBron, and I can genuinely say he'll have LeBron all the way like at the top 20, and everybody knows LeBron is not at the top 20.
He said he had LeBron at number 9.
Bro. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, you can't name 9 people over LeBron right now.
Yes, you can. You can easily do it. Yes, you can.
No.
Okay,
Let me
name the
respond
9
to what you
people over
just said
LeBron.
because.
Who said that?
Well, hold up. Hey, Noah. Hey, yo, let me respond to what you just said because you said it was Shaq, it was Charles Barkley, Stephen A, Skip Bayless. Who else?
Stephen A, Charles Barkley, Shaq, and what's it?
Let me name some then. You got Nick Wright, you got Shannon Sharp, you had J.J. Redick back in the day, you had Kendrick Perkins.
Shannon Sharp. Nah, Shannon Sharp.
Yeah, you got Richard Jefferson. You got Malika Andrews.
I'm naming
you got Doris Burke.
I'm naming the ones that had critiqued Jordan. They had critiqued Jordan. It was Nick Wright, Shannon Sharp, J.J. Redick when he was trying to be a broadcaster. You had Kendrick Perkins.
Hold on, it was
So
another guy.
therefore, Jordan was getting critiqued just as much.
What's that guy who played on the Phoenix Suns? Tall guy, light skin.
Tall guy, light skin on the Phoenix Suns.
Huh?
Shannon Fry.
Yeah, Shannon Fry.
He critiques Jordan all the time.
You got Richard Jefferson. You got Gilbert Arenas.
Richard, yeah.
Can we keep going?
Oh, bro, it's not even close.
Jordan gets critiqued.
And Jordan ain't played the game in 30 years.
And then, not to mention, now we go to back then the sportscasters.
We could talk about his agents too. His agents critique Jordan just as much.
They spin the narrative every day.
How many people in the chat
LeBron
believe LeBron is the GOAT? How many people?
How many people believe in Santa Claus? In the chat.
Nah, I believe LeBron.
Listen, I'm a LeBron fan, right? But I believe Michael Jordan is the GOAT. You feel me?
I respect that.
Like, my eyes can't lie to me. You feel me? You got a lot of delusional fans that love LeBron and just don't want to critique him when he make mistakes. I'm not one of them.
Yeah, the media is so afraid to talk about LeBron because
LeBron get his fair share of criticism.
LeBron pays the media. Plus, LeBron owns media companies.
Do you realize that the commentators at every Laker game, every time LeBron steps on the floor, he's the first 40-year-old to tie his shoe? Like, bro, come on.
Nah, bro.
LeBron gets an easy layup. And guys, realize
but
this.
Nah, I feel like the 40. I feel like
he's doing this at 40.
Like the 40-year-old thing goes both ways. It just don't go that way. It go both ways. Bro.
LeBron goes both ways.
No, I'm just saying.
Whoa.
No, I'm saying like the 40-year-old.
We know him and D Wade are best friends. We know that.
No, I'm saying the 40-year-old narrative go both ways, bro.
Ain't no party like a
Even
Diddy party.
Jay said that Michael Jordan is the GOAT.
Oh yeah, even D Wade said that Jordan.
Even AD say Jordan to go.
Okay, and guess what? Even what's it called? Scottie Pippen said, what's it called? What's his name? LeBron to go. What are we talking about?
You know how Scottie is.
Scottie Pippen flip flops. Because Scottie Pippen recently said he'll never pick anybody over.
Bro,
Jordan.
he literally just said LeBron to go not too long ago.
And the time after that, he was on another podcast and said that I ain't picking nobody over Jordan. Scottie Pippen flip flops, bro. Scottie Pippen picks whoever he's feeling.
Scottie Pippen said he was better than LeBron.
Exactly.
He said I got 6. How many he got? That's what Scottie said.
I always go to that. Like I hate that, bro. Like I hate how it go to. Oh,
what should it go to?
Nah. Like I hate when it's the go to the LeBron has 4 and Kobe has 5. So like, bro, I hate that ring narrative, bro. Like
Okay, I like
bro,
doing this
if
exercise.
we doing a ring narrative, then Bill Russell the GOAT. Like,
Can we do another exercise? Okay, here go my exercise.
Go ahead, DJ.
Right? I think that most of the awards in the NBA or accomplishments in the NBA are driven by somebody's vote, right? MVP, DPOY, NBA first team. That's somebody's opinion, right? That's somebody's vote, right? You guys follow me so far?
Yeah.
But there are certain things in the NBA each year that you can earn. Leading rebounder, leading free throws, leading scorer, leading assists, right?
Yeah.
I call those the non-voted awards. How many non-voted awards does LeBron have in 22 years?
He has. Well, he has.
No. Answer the question.
No. That's what I'm saying. Hold up.
He's going to use the all-time stats.
He has a scoring champion award. He has. I'm really not a LeBron fan like that, but I do know that he got a scoring champion award.
So in 22 years, LeBron has 1 scoring championship.
Because he's not
and 1 assist championship. That's all. That's all.
Hold on. It's the same. Hold on. It's the same thing. Hold up. About the scoring shit, it's the same thing you said. People critiqued Michael Jordan about scoring too much.
LeBron was matter,
LeBron was never.
But the difference. Here's the difference.
Hold on.
No. Here's the difference. Hold on. Let him finish. Here's the difference. The difference is that is something
let him finish making the statement real quick.
That's something that you earn, not somebody.
Hold on. Let him go. Let him go.
I'm saying, LeBron, bro. Say for example, LeBron was a facilitator. This nigga was a court general. He was.
Don't nobody say nothing. Don't nobody say nothing.
Hold up. LeBron was the type of person that he'll levitate his whole team. He's not the type of person that'll just let me just score the most.
Okay. Now answer this question then. Why he only got 1 assist championship?
Bro, he literally, like I said, he doesn't just assist. He doesn't just rebound. He does it all. He literally does it all.
So
Noah, excuse for everything.
Let me ask you
Michael Jordan couldn't guard all.
Noah, let me ask you this question. Noah, don't get emotional.
Stop saying LeBron guards all 5. He doesn't.
Hey, Noah.
If LeBron can guard all 5,
why does LeBron take more shots than Kobe per game?
Bro, nigga, he's been playing the longest. What are we talking
I didn't per game.
You talking about per game?
Per game.
That means average, sir. That means average.
Yeah, average. Why does if he's a pass first and Kobe is a ball hog, why does he take more shots than Kobe?
Kobe not a ball hog. Who said that?
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, okay.
So if he guards all 5, if he guards all 5, let's go back to the 2006. I like when they say he guards all 5 because when he guards all 5, he was a younger LeBron in 2009. So he had a lot of energy, a lot of stamina. He was strong enough to guard Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard is 6'10". LeBron is 5'8", 5'9", respectfully. So that's
6'9".
Nigga said 6'9".
6'8", 6'9".
Yeah.
And Dwight Howard 6'10", 6'9", respectfully. So they're about the same height.
Yeah.
Why he didn't guard Dwight Howard?
Bro, they literally different heights, bro. What are you talking about? You just said
1 inch.
It's an inch.
Oh my God.
It's an inch. It's 6'10" to 6'9", bro.
LeBron is not 6'9", he's 6'8". What are we talking about?
When Dwight Howard is about 6'9", 6'10", it's an inch.
Dwight Howard is 7 feet tall.
He's not.
No, he's not.
He's not. Dwight Howard is not 7 feet tall.
No. This dude tried to say that different height is the reason.
Bro, he's guards all 5 of what you're telling me.
Man.
But now it's about
one
height.
person that went to the finals for 12 years in a row.
You can't.
Nobody but LeBron.
He never went to no finals 12 years in a row.
Bro, 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018. Bro, what the fuck are we talking about?
That's not 12 years.
Go back to
My bad. My bad.
Oh, y'all know I gotta get disqualified, man.
And he didn't go 10 straight years, bro.
Bro.
You know what is wild?
Bro, I am in tears.
He went 8 straight years. Yeah, the narrative.
8 straight
That's what
years,
I'm
bro.
saying. If you say it enough, people gonna believe it.
Yeah, but he only went 8.
This
Yeah,
dude said 12. And then he said
the
that
height,
height
right?
matters.
An inch matters. But he
No,
can
bro,
guard
it
all
wasn't an
five.
inch, bro. You
But
like
he can guard all five. Is the
exaggerating.
thing.
You act
Bro,
like that
if we
one
put
inch is going to
if
dictate
we put
everything.
Giannis, a nigga that's 6'11", versus
So,
a nigga.
so here's the thing that's crazy about that
Bro,
series. Here's the thing that's crazy about that series. I'm gonna tell you something that's crazy about that series.
What?
And I want you to go watch this series against the Magic. He actually stuck Ray for Austin, bro. A 6'1" guard. He stick a 6'1" guard, but he can 6 all five. But y'all losing in a game that you need to get to the finals. Wouldn't you think as you
was
the best
guarding Ray
player,
for Austin?
as the best player in the league?
Who's guarding who?
You would,
Ray,
Ray
skip
for
to my
Austin.
Lou. Skip to my Lou.
That's,
That's
that's,
before your time.
that's who he was guarding.
That's before your time. I'm sorry.
Greatest player ever. He was going to decide to say, you know what? I don't care what's going on. I need to stick to Dwight Howard. Because through y'all logic, I can stick all five. So if he can, it's only an inch difference. Slow down freaking Dwight Howard.
Wait. Also, if he could guard all five, how did Rudy have a hell of a
Hold on. We're talking. He's 40, gang. He's 40 years old.
40.
Oh my God!
You know he's 40.
He's
man.
40.
You know that
He is. Like, what are we talking? Bro, you talking about a nigga that just won defensive player?
Hey, wait a minute.
Make this up.
Hey, do y'all remember? Do y'all
make
remember Goldilocks and the three bears? That's like talking to a LeBron fan. It's too hot. It's too cold.
Nah, what I was.
It's too big. It's too.
Hold on. Do you think Draymond Green gonna win defensive player of the year this year?
I wouldn't be surprised if he did.
Say it again.
Nah, I said, do you think Draymond Green's gonna win?
They already announced that the dude in Cleveland won.
Who?
Mobley. Mobley won a DPOY already.
I ain't gonna lie, Mobley.
Draymond finished third.
Mobley was definitely cooking this year.
I feel like, bro, when is Yama gonna show his true potential, bro?
Hey, clear up this room. Get all that trash about the floor. Pick up that puzzle. Get all these cups and stuff out of there. You know, just straighten this room up.
Hey, Big Shot, go on mute. Go on mute, Big
Pretty
Shot.
easy. I just need the cord.
Go on mute, Big Shot. We don't want to hear you give her no whooping.
Bro, nah, I ain't gonna hold you. One person that do got a chance to beat LeBron in the GOAT case is Victor Wembanyama. That's the only nigga that I know.
They got what?
LeBron's not even in the GOAT debate, you know?
Yeah. You just said the guy had 2 top seasons. That's all you said. He had he topped the league in 2 things in 22 years. And you say he's a GOAT. That don't make sense.
Nah,
DJ Ball.
Yes,
DJ
sir.
Ball. I know you ain't saying no dumb shit like that, bro.
Saying what?
How many MVPs LeBron had, bro?
I ain't talking about what people voted for. I don't care about popularity.
What you mean you don't care about popularity?
I don't. I don't go with that.
Popularity contest. That's you the most.
That's all it is, a
valuable player in the
popularity
league,
contest.
He's talking about media voted awards is what he's
Yeah,
saying.
I don't care about that. That's something somebody gave you. I only want to talk about what you earned.
So LeBron ain't got no scoring titles.
He got one.
He got.
Okay. What's more harder? Hold up. What's more harder?
He led the league in assists one time.
One time in 22 years.
Hold on, listen. What's more harder to get? A all-time scoring title or just one scoring title?
All-time scoring title?
I mean, my bad. All-time scoring, leading in all-time scoring of like all-time, or getting one scoring title. Which one is more easy? Like, bro, come on.
Which is easiest?
Yeah, which one is the easiest?
Oh, let me ask you this question then. Do you win a championship all time, or do you win a championship year to year?
Bro.
He talking to you, Noah?
You still there? Hey, Noah, you still there?
We gonna concede.
Don't go off mute. I'm just asking a question. What you do year to year matters more than what you did all time.
Right.
Bro, yes, year to
year. And no, your question actually is a double-sided question because both of the things you're asking is about LeBron.
No, bro.
He only has one scoring title, and he's all-time scoring leader.
Bro.
DJ Ball.
So what was the point? What was the meaning of your question?
No, I'm saying Michael Jordan has 10 all-time scoring titles, right?
Yeah, 10, but you didn't say that.
No, but I'm saying
one. Your question was one.
No, hold up.
Versus all-time scoring.
What I mean is, which one is more easier? getting 10 scoring titles, or literally getting
It's
the what's it called?
it's hard.
Well,
It's hard to
let's
get.
see.
38,000 points. What are we
How
talking
many
about?
how many people are closer to LeBron's 40,000 than how many people are with 10 scoring titles? That'll answer that question for you.
Bro, nobody's close right now.
No, he just passed. What do you mean? How's nobody close to him?
Nobody's near.
In the last 2 years, he just passed the top other people. So how is nobody close to him?
Nobody will never reach that scoring title. I'm sorry to tell you that. I mean that all time. Nobody doing that, man. Sorry.
And so why has nobody gotten close to 10 scoring titles?
Bro, nobody got close to. Only person that.
Why? And no, answer my question. Don't throw another question.
And he's
out.
only 19, Big Shot. So
Okay, I get it.
Give us some grace. Give us some grace.
Joe. No.
That's why I took it easy on him with the
Joe.
Magic.
Yeah. Give us some grace.
You know, KD could have already had like 8 scoring titles. He refused to.
Oh, I guess that means he's not close then, right?
He got 4.
4 and 10. That's okay.
How close is 4 to 10?
But bro, KD refused to.
I mean, you can't even average that. You can't even average from 4 to 10.
KD first 7 years in the league, he had 4 scoring titles, bro. First 7 years in the league, he had 4 scoring titles. He refused to, bro. Come on now.
Why did he refuse to? Why would he?
Because he decided, championships is more important.
Oh, so how many of those he got?
I just answered you, bro.
How many championships he
Two
got?
championships.
Oh, so he didn't focus. So you saying he didn't focus on nothing then? He didn't get the.
He knew that scoring, leading the league in scoring wasn't his ultimate goal. You feel me?
Hey, when Jordan led in scoring, he won championships. So you can do both. If you're good enough, you can do both.
You can. That is a fact. You can if you're good enough.
You gotta be damn good
team.
enough though. You can't be a scrub and do it. You gotta be damn good enough to do that.
And Michael decided to chill out on the scoring, and then guess what happened? He won a championship.
I mean, he brought his scoring down from 37 to 30, 29. Yeah,
That's a lot of points right there.
A win is a win. A win is a win.
That's a lot of points.
A win is a win. You got to do what you got to do to get the ring at the end of the day.
Bro, we all know if KD wanted to catch
we
that
don't
score.
know. We don't know.
How do we know that?
Yeah.
Answer that. How do we know that?
He gone.
Because they all say the same thing about KD. He's the greatest scorer ever to ever scored the ball. He's three level scorer. He can shoot the mid. He can shoot the 3.
Yeah, he is one of the best scorers to ever play the game.
Chuck, you know why they say that though.
I know.
Yeah, you know exactly why.
You know why they say that, Big Shot.
So you don't count. Hold up. So you don't count Finals MVPs either.
You know how many? Tell me how many people vote for the Finals MVP.
I don't count.
Wait, Big Shot. Wait. Let him answer.
No.
How many people vote?
No, I
for Finals
don't.
MVP?
I just know people vote for it. Don't.
Just answer the question. Do you know?
No, I don't.
I'm gonna tell you. 11 people vote for Final MVP.
Who's those 11 people?
Doris Burke, Malika Andrews, and other media members. You think I'm gonna go by their opinion?
They ain't never touched. They ain't never put their foot on the wood.